Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, this is Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing some Breath of Fire 3. This won't be our first time playing it, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, look in my info below. You'll see a link to my YouTube channel where I archive all my streams, not just this game, but every game I have ever played live. So, if you ever find yourself in the mood to see a game be played start to finish that might be a little weird, obscure, unusual, or just nostalgic, feel free to click over there, see what I got available, and throw me a subscribe if you're so inclined. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? Except for the part where my controller doesn't seem to be working. Gosh darn it. Why is my controller not working? Completely ruined the intro right there. Alright, give me just a moment to check this out. This is weird. I might just need to restart the program right here. See if it's going to pick it up right here. Oh no, there it is. I think that might just be it. Are we good now? There we go. Zero, you said you heard that the still life cookie puzzle is harder than getting over it. Like I said, I don't even know if it's that hard. It was just the audacity of the thing. Hey, you know how you're hunting a serial killer that may also be hunting you? Well, put that aside for a second because your dad wants cookies and you're going to cook it for him. It pissed me off so much I didn't honestly try the puzzle that hard. I just bailed. I just bailed immediately, Zero. Have you got getting over it yet? No, but I can tell you, I'll schedule that. I will be I will be picking up getting over it when the sun explodes, or sometime within that vicinity. So look forward to that, LTG, if you're still around by then. We'll be taking care of business there. Alright, so like I said last time, we need to get some information from the mayor about finding the legendary mariner so that we can get across the ocean. But the mayor is being a giant man-child and isn't talking to us because he's tired of eating fish all the time. So, we have to cook him something tasty so that he will get the hell over himself and we can get on with our lives. Now, luckily, we got instructions on where to find all of the ingredients, so we're going to get started on finding them right now. Checked if the controller cable is connected. Have you tried turning it off and on again? For some reason, the emulator just hadn't seen my controller, so I just had to go back into the options and set it as the controller. And now we're all good. We are all good now. But thank you. Thank you for the suggestions. I appreciate that. Alright, so see, the first thing is they mentioned that there's some seeds we need to get that they said actually grow nearby here. So I think they mean one of the plants here is where we can harvest those seeds. So let me check. I think what we got to do is we're going to need Pecco for this. Let's find out. Come on. Really hard to work the diagonal sometimes with the controller. Alright, so it's not that one. I think I saw... There's a tree right here. Ooh, that's got some sort of fruit in it. Come on. There we go, you got the shelly seeds. That just... You were stung by a caterpillar, what in the heck? He actually took some damage from getting stung by a caterpillar there. What in the heck? That's new. Huh, after the Brexit, the UK's passports are going from red to blue. That is an odd change. I suppose sometimes it's good to differentiate things from a change like that. Alright, does it mention how many shelly seeds this is actually giving me? I want to get a whole bunch of these. Stung by a caterpie? I hope not. That seems like it would be a little unpleasant. Wow, we got 36 shelly seeds. Let's grab one more bunch, and then I think we'll be on our way here. I don't remember what the United States passports look like, because my passport's been expired for a long time. I don't do a ton of traveling. Blue's Brazil passport. Source me. Learn something new every day, Zero. I appreciate hearing that. Alright, so we got 45 shelly seeds. That is a ton. So let us head out, and we'll start looking for the other parts of the recipe. There's 3 other things we need. We need vinegar, we need horseradish, and we need A fish. I don't remember what kind of fish, though. Let's head for the fish first. Let's see if we can, yeah, see if we can do a little bit of fishing and catch whatever this... Mackerel! I believe it was a mackerel we need. Let's see if we can do some fishing and catch this son of a bitch here. The Australian ones are getting a credit card chip in them, no more paperwork. Ooh, that is classy, LTG. I support that. Alright. So let's see what other things we've got to use as lures here before we start fishing. And hopefully we can catch a good hopefully we can find a mackerel pretty quickly so we don't have to keep doing this all day long. Because I know this is the most exciting thing to watch. Oh, dang it. That was a really short cast. Oh, that was also a really short cast.
Hey.
Come on, right by the shore.
Very good.
Oh, wow, we actually caught a mackerel as our first thing. And we got a new rank right there. Rodman! Hell yes. Alright, that's... all-day fishing streams. Don't even tempt me, LTG. I was just gonna say, alright, so we got a mackerel, and that's all we really need here. But also, I kind of want to fish a little bit more, so let me try getting a good cast, and we'll try again. There we go. Let's see what we can find out in deep waters here. I see something huge. What the? An octopus or a squid? Come on, I see some fish deep down there.
Hey.
Ooh. Oh. Oh my gosh. Wow, the fight this thing is putting up. Come on, I got you now, you son of a... Oh, oh my gosh. Wow, alright, this one's tough. This one is definitely testing me a little bit.
That's too bad.
Oh, wow, lure fell off, catch got away. Dang it. Wow, that was a tough one. My lure! My precious lure, is it... Yeah, I actually lost the lure there too, I think. Oh no, I got the lure there. Oh, that was brutal. Fishing, heck yes. Oh, Hipponanimous, this is actually my favorite fishing in any video game ever. I love the fishing in here. Rio is so strong, the cast should go max 900 miles. I don't think I have enough line for that, unfortunately, Zero. The legendary Kraken. That was a tough one, actually. I feel like I should get a better rod to catch something that intense, but we did a good shot at it. It put up a fight. We actually got it a good distance in. So let's see if we can... Oh, there we got something. Oh, dude. Come on. Come on. Come on. Man, I'm getting like nowhere pulling this guy in. Oh, there we go. Come on. Now I can reel like crazy. His stamina's almost down. Alright, come on. We're in the low 20s. Nope, nope. Almost lost him there. Come on, get in here. Oh, and of course now he's back to max stamina. There we go. Wore himself out jumping in the air. I don't even know what this thing is, but we're making progress. Come on, we're in the single digits. There we go. Oh my gosh, we're gonna get him. We're gonna get him. Nice. And it's the mediocre looking mackerel. Dang it! Man, what was all that fight for that? Wasn't even all that impressive of a fish. Oh, man. Alright, I think we're good for right now. As much as I enjoy fishing, I don't want to bore you guys with it quite all stream. And we have other ingredients to get. So the next one we need is... let's see, what's the next one? We need to go to the coffee shop for the next one. Let's see if I can remember where that was. And supposedly somebody there has vinegar, which is another thing we need for the recipe. So let's find out. Next gen passports, they'll run Virtual Boy games natively. I would be so down for that, Zero. Sign me up. Would certainly make traveling much more interesting. And of course, yes, Skyrim shall be ported to every device ever. Yeah, I heard it's getting a pretty brutal, price-wise. Alright, so... I guess we'll check the shop. See if we can get some vinegar in here. I think one of these people is the shop. Not this one, obviously. Ought to be getting at least Skyrim. Here we go. Holy crap, that's insane! Oh, this shop isn't selling vinegar. I guess we'll look around a little bit. Must be important since you're bothering me while I'm eating. No, I'm just bothering you. Just 'cause I'm rude. The only good thing about those enhanced crops is they're cheap. And also will apparently murder you? Luckily we put a stop to that. Me? I'm on my break. Fair enough. You ever bother someone on their break? It's rude. Next year's will be 280. My gosh! Do they just not want anyone to escape from Australia? Is that what they're doing there? We've been using these enhanced crops for a while. But lately, they've had a real strange taste to them. Oh god. Gulp, gulp. Glug. Dude, you alright there, dude? Gulp. Alright, just chugging. Fair enough. Hello. I always wanted to work as a waitress. I think the outfits are just so cute. Follow your dreams then, lady. Follow your dreams. This vinegar is a little too sour, don't you think? Oh, vinegar. I want vinegar. Does this guy sell vinegar? I never thought about it, but vinegar goes good with curry. Is that bottle right on there on the table vinegar? No. Who's gonna sell me vinegar here? Somebody's gotta sell me vinegar here. That's just Alonzo. They're talking about vinegar, but nobody seems to want to sell me vinegar. Let's take a look around down south. Or down at the bottom of the hill, see if we can find someone else there. Hey, I know Dark Cloud LTG. I was never a fan of the original Dark Cloud, but Dark Cloud 2, known as Dark Chronicle in a lot of territories. I love that game. I love that game. Also, I believe Hero, if he's still around, is actually a big fan of the series as well. So yeah, you are definitely not alone there, LTG. You are among friends. Friends that think that Dark Cloud is a cool series. Alright, there's a dude over here. Do you know anyone big and strong who can pull the rope? I need someone to help get water out of the well. Oh jeez. Alright, so we gotta grab Gar and come back, is what I'm hearing here. So, that should just take a second. And then, I guess he's gotta pull water out of the well? I'm hoping this isn't another mini game. Hoping he can just help the guy and we can get our vinegar and move along our way, but we'll see. Dark Chronicles is your favorite game ever, LTG? Wow, that is intense. I am hoping to play Dark Chronicles at some point on stream. I don't think I'll play the first one because, like I said, I wasn't a huge fan of that one just because I didn't like the thirst system and the weapon degradation system. I didn't have a lot of fun with those, but the second one seemed like it was a lot more polished and robust. I thought the party member system was pretty cool, even though the actual camera system and the invention system is pretty clunky in the implementation. It was a really cool idea, and I can respect that. Never get another one. The politics of business, LTG. It's frustrating, but still, you know, if you've got a game that's that good and can stand on its own, maybe it's better to have the game to enjoy rather than have it spoiled by some cheap cash-in sequel. Would you really want to see the Dark Chronicle mobile game follow-up, LTG? Would you like that? Would you be able to deal with that? Alright, so we got Gar. Let's see if he's got enough raw power in those massive muscles of his to pull this rope like the dude needs here. Say, fella, you look pretty strong there. Think you could help me for a minute? I need to get some water out of the well here. It's a minigame. Gosh darn it. Okay, I'll tell you how it works. Don't I just pull the rope? Isn't that how wells usually work? So listen carefully, okay? First, you lower the rope by hitting the triangle button. Alright. When the bucket at the end of the rope hits water, you'll hear a splash sound. When you do, stop lowering the rope. Also, make sure you remember how many times you push the button, okay? Then, use the directional button to move the bucket back and forth to get it into the water. Keep moving it until you hear the bucket filling up. Alright, I hear a bubbling noise. When you're done filling the bucket, pull the bucket up by pressing the X button. You have to press the X button same number of times as you press the triangle button, okay? Oh my god, this is so complicated. You just put the bucket in the water, then you pull it back out. That's all. Why are you making this complicated game? You're giving me a headache over here. I'm on TV for both of you? Awesome. Hi, everyone. It's not a JRPG without heaps of random minigames like fishing. Fishing, I can understand. There's a lot to fishing. This is just putting a bucket in water, then pulling it back out. And that's how we draw water, see? You press the button too slowly, or you don't listen carefully to the sounds, you'll mess up, so be careful. How do you mess up aside from dropping the rope? Got it? Want me to explain it one more time? Please, God, no. Alright, let's try this out. Oops. Alright, so I was pressing the triangle button a couple times, then I'm like, have I started yet? Nothing's happening. So there doesn't appear to be any animation or sound for lowering the barrel. So that's terrible. So... let's try this again. The sound effect, right? Alright, so I'm gonna have to count off my button presses here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What? Was I not pressing the button fast enough? Oh man. Do I have to like mash the button to get it down there? Because that's terrible. Oh, some of the Mario Odyssey stuff is going on iTunes. That's really cool. They have some really good music. Alright, let's try this again. Smile? 6 months? Oh wait, what is that? Oh, Dazza gifted a sub to Smile. Oh my gosh, Dazza! Dazza, that is so generous of you. That is awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, hello. Dazza, that is... I'm seriously beside myself here. Dazza, thank you for gifting the sub to Smile. Smile, welcome back into the sub club. Enjoy. All those wonderful emotes. Glad to have you here. And that's that puts you in the 6-month club too. So do enjoy that. And Dazza, freaking high five, dude. Thank you so much. That's so cool of you. You guys in chat always blow me away with how generous and kind and giving you are. And today is no exception, and Deza is no exception. Thank you. Thank you for that, folks. Oh, and now with that little gift sub to raise my spirits, let's do this dumb little well minigame again. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That was it. That was it. That was it. I pressed the button. Oh, it didn't start pulling back up yet. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What? Oh! Alright, so we got the bucket down to the bottom this time. We got some water in, and it turns out once it's at the bottom, I have to keep pushing left and right until it stops splashing around. And we started pulling it back up, but it looks like we didn't press it the correct number of times. Which for some reason meant that Gar dropped the rope, because wow, this is complicated for well water. So we'll have to try it again, because we literally need that vinegar to continue the game. Oh, Smile, don't even worry about resubbing there. I'm glad to see you got a sub again, but don't ever feel obligated to sub. I appreciate everybody that's in here, whether they sub or not. Certainly, it means a lot to see people, spend their hard-earned money on the stream, but I never think less of anybody that doesn't. Don't even worry about that, buddy. The struggles of getting a job in Australia, so I've heard, LTG, so I've heard. That is rough. Need that emote. Fair enough. Alright, so we got real close that time. So just gonna have to try and be a little more careful about my counts, I guess. I'm actually gonna quick save here too, so hopefully we can maybe skip some dialogue. That'd be pretty cool. Oh, that's kind of you, Smile. I appreciate that. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Alright, down at the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes! You did it! Even they're like, what is this shit? Thanks to you, I was finally able to get the water out. I know it's not much, but here, have some vinegar. Ugh. Alright, so we got some vinegar, but here's the problem. I think we might want to have a spare just in case anything goes wrong, because I don't know how much vinegar we need. So we're gonna try and do this one more time. Who holds vinegar on their person at all times? Clearly this shifty little tiny person in a cloak that thinks that pulling water out of a well is rocket science, LTG. Am I right? And Hero, thank you for the host right there. I appreciate that. Now that I'm thinking about it, Zero, can you give Hero there a shout out? I would appreciate that. Oh, alright. Want to try drawing water again? Not remotely, but I want to get a spare vinegar if at all possible, so let's try this one more time. We did it once. I understand the logic behind it. I'm going to quick save again. It's very straightforward. I just got to make sure I'm not missing any of my button presses right there. And yeah, another Dead Hero fantastic streamer right there. I want to make sure everyone's aware. So if you get the time, click that link right there, give them a follow, check them out next time they're streaming. I believe, Hero, you're going to be streaming some more Final Fantasy IX next time you go live, and that is an amazing game to play and to watch, so make sure you don't miss that, folks. Good stuff right there, good stuff. Vinegar is hard to get, that you have to do favors for shady characters. It's strange times, Smile, it's strange times. Alright, deep breath. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, just 14 this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes! We're the master at drawing water. You did it! Won't let this well get the best of me. No, sir! Oh, and that'll give us a spare vinegar, so hell yes. Alright. And I'm going to quick save there, so hopefully we never ever have to do that again, because that'd be awesome. I mean, it gave you some vinegar, but first you have to do a 40-hour side quest. This is bad enough for a side quest. Like, you know, you've seen me before. You folks have watched me play RPGs before, and I love side quests. I love side quests more than life itself, but this side quest is stupid. Because we are trying to cross the ocean to find God and ask them why an entire race was slaughtered to the last. And we're being stopped by someone with a picky appetite. I don't know, man. I don't know about this. Let's see, I'm wondering if I should appreciate some whiskey today. If you're feeling like kicking back and relaxing, Zero might not be a bad idea. Let's see, let's go ahead and make camp, and I'm going to swap some characters out here. As much as I like Gar, I think I have a good party going, and I already set everything up for this party. So we're going to change Gar back to Momo and go from there. Answer that question is always yes, LTG. An appreciator yourself there, LTG, I take it? Good deal. Any particular kind you're a fan of that you'd recommend? Right, so I think Ogre Road is over here somewhere? I think it's over here, and that's where they said we need to get the last bit, which is horseradish. We need to get a few of those. So let's see if we can find Ogre Road again, and if we can, then we'll have all the ingredients and we can take a crack at actually cooking this stuff. Do you like a good coffee beer? I haven't had too many of those, LTG. I think we've got one in the house right now, but I haven't had the pleasure. Those are unusual enough that I feel like I would actually like to try one, just to see what it's like. Irish, I've heard a lot of good stuff about the Irish. I'm pretty sure we're leveled enough that we'll be able to just sort of waltz through this region without too much effort. Oh wow, we actually got a sword from that guy. That'll be nice to sell later on. Oops. Oh yeah, now I remember. I was trying to remember what this mountain's deal was, and it got that big pit right there. This is unfortunately one of the few areas where we don't seem to have gotten a shortcut to bulldoze past it, so every time we want to go through it, we actually have to go through it. Nice crit! Shane is powerful tremendously, hero, at all times. I don't mean to brag, but I will, anyway. Just to get out of the way there. Big place, let's go. I love those emotes, hero. Those are amazing. Wait, is that a little gift right there? What, did they change that? Because that's extra cute then. Alright, so we're looking for Ogre Road. I think this might be it in the forest right here. Yeah, alright, cool. Ogre Road. Big presents, let's go. That is so cute. You know, I'm usually a stickler. Like, I like to have my, I'd be irritated if my emotes ever changed on me, but the Christmas emotes are that I've seen in general have been freaking adorable. So no shame there. If you've got the creativity to take your regular emotes and make them into adorable Christmas emotes, more power to you. Most definitely. Alright, there we go. Luckily, Goo Titan's actually give enough XP that this is kind of a good experience for everybody right here. Right, so I think what I gotta do... Where do I get horseradish from? I think... I find some bushes or something, maybe? When one should say presents or gifts, I'm not sure there's a good distinction there, Zero. I think I've always used them as more or less interchangeable. I think for my purposes, Zero, I typically use presents. No, I don't know about that. I'm not actually sure where the distinction lies. I couldn't tell you. It's an interesting thing to bring up, Zero. I'm sure there must be some formal distinction, but I just use them. Oh, LTG, the Baru emotes. Of course, Baru's always got some amazing emotes there. So no surprise, but those are pretty cute still. Alright, where do we go to get horseradish? Oh, and all those little Santa hats there. Oh my gosh, those are amazing, Hero. I love seeing emotes I haven't seen before in here. You only need one emote. Oh, jeez. That is not even true, Zero. I need lots and lots of emotes. OGs is good. OGs is amazing, but variety is the spice of life. IRL in on Twitch. And the heart, Hero. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. Thank you again for subbing tier 2. Means a lot. Oh, there we go. See some little weeds or bushes over there? Maybe that's what I'm looking for. That is a good one. I'm glad you got that one. Hope you enjoy it. Ow. So I actually looked up the other day, and it's true. You cannot learn any skill in this game more than once. So like now that I've learned Mind Flay from that bird, I can never get a second copy of Mind Flay. So that's a very interesting system. All right, yeah, there we go. So these are the things I'm looking to get horseradish. So does that just give me 3? Is that just straight 1 for 1 there? Let's take a look. Yeah, all right, 1 for 1. 0. Oh, the Jinx. Jinx always a weird choice right there. And the Chocobo there, LTG. That one's adorable too. I'm gonna be checking where some of these things are from. Triple Wreck, I see Shibuzi. Number 1 Alex, Rosakin, of course. Melanie. And like I said, of course, Baru, naturally. But cute emotes to see all of you. Thank you for sharing them. I appreciate seeing those. Oh, and I wanted to mention to you folks, because I don't feel like Twitch has been very good at getting this word out there, which is terrible. But don't forget, for the rest of the month, if you do any cheering anywhere on Twitch, literally anywhere, make sure... There's a treasure chest I never got up there. What the heck? Make sure that you include the hashtag charity in your message, and Twitch will match a part of your donation as a... or match a part of your cheer as a donation to charity. You only have to pay once for that email. Wait, what? For reals? That's a thing? I've never heard of that. Oh, I never heard of that. And why is there a chest up there I haven't gotten? How did I miss that? And here's the exit, so I've clearly missed something else, too. Let's get that chest. And then I think we'll probably have to exit the area and come back a couple times. Unless I'm missing a big area, I think we're going to have to leave and come back a couple times if we want to get enough horseradish for this recipe. Holy crap, that is a good deal, LTG. I'm going to have to look into that. I definitely could use some more permanent emotes. That would be amazing. I want that chest. That's all I'm thinking about now. Came here for horseradish. I just want the chest. That would explain why I see an awful lot of Shibuzi emotes, LTG. That makes a lot of sense. And, you know, the fact that somebody was able to strike that kind of deal with Twitch makes me want to give them my money even more, because that's amazing. Alright, so Ryu's actually getting kind of close to a level up. That's kind of bonkers, since we're just fighting these weak old enemies. Alright, there's a way down here, but I don't see a way up. That's suspicious. do I get up there? Ooh, that's a lot of birds. Oh, and the magic pixel. I have to wait till another level up, I think, before we can actually start one-shotting guys like this. That's unfortunate. Although I will have to go weapon shopping sometime soon because I think we still have a pretty decent amount of money, if I remember correctly. Oh, Flambeer! Alright, yeah, I've heard good things about them. I've heard they're cool folks. There might be something to look into as well. I can understand why that wouldn't be something that they'd want to necessarily advertise all that much. They probably don't want too many people signing up for deals like that, I imagine, LTG. So I think this is going to get us the chest, but like I said, we're probably going to have to leave and come back to get more of the horseradish. So unfortunately, this is going to take just a bit longer. But then we'll see what we actually have to do with all these ingredients to get the recipe we need. And then hopefully we can actually move on to more interesting story developments. I'm hoping anyway. Fingers crossed. Just an hourglass. I don't know that I've got anything. I've had one of those before. Take a quick look. Stops all but user for 3 turns. Holy crap! That sounds like a cool item. I am down for that. Alright, Twitch Presents I knew about. I kind of wish I'd gone in for some of those Twitch Presents ones, because Twitch Presents have had some pretty good ones. But I didn't, because I'm short-sighted. It happens. Oh, wow. Oh, that is some damage. Wasn't actually expecting to take any real damage in this area. Alright, so... nice crit. We'll do a quick bit of healing after this battle, and then we'll bail. Not as much cash as I thought we had, anyway. It's like, what? Yeah, just about 4K. I think we probably, last stream. Back in the hazy fog of last stream, where I can barely remember. I suspect we probably, spent most of our money getting gear. That's why I'm not rich right now, because I remember at one point we were rolling in dough, but that's, doesn't appear to be the case anymore. Alright, out we go to reset everything, and then we'll pop back in. Has anybody watched anything from Twitch Presents previously or recently? I know I watched a little bit of the Power Rangers marathon. That was kind of fun. I watched the first few seasons of Power Rangers back when I was a little kid. I enjoyed that. And I watched a little bit of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Marathon too, because I remember enjoying that a whole bunch. Not so much the newer seasons that they're playing right now, but the old original stuff. That was stuff I had a lot of fun with. I was watching some of the VRV animation marathon. That's the, I don't know, the publishing house, I think might be the correct term. That's, puts out Bravest Warriors right now. So I was having fun watching that. And of course, Momo's got a flame ring, so she's just going to absorb all that, which is awesome. Oh yeah, I know a good chunk of those have been US only, unfortunately, Zero. Copyright law is kind of crap right now, Zero, so it's difficult to get the rights to make sure that everybody on Twitch can watch stuff like that. So a lot of times, you know, they'll just do what they can, get it where they can. I don't know that I've ever seen any of the original Japanese series. Just the English ones, and certainly the English exclusive portions have typically been, you know, so cheeseball you could make a grilled cheese sandwich with them, but, you know, I had fun with them back in the day as a kid. I don't know if I enjoy them now. Well, I haven't seen any of the actual, straight-up Sentai shows. I did see a couple seasons of, Kamen Rider. Trying to remember which ones I've seen. I saw Kamen Rider Black, I think, and one of the more recent ones. One with a fruit, I think. I don't remember what that one's called. And I liked both of them. I had a lot of fun with both of them. But I'd have to look into it a bit more if I ever wanted to watch more, I think. I don't know, I wouldn't mind checking out another season or two. If I could find the time, of course. Sandwich. Grilled cheese sandwich is the best, Zero. The best? Good comfort food right there. I don't think we have any sliced cheese in the house, otherwise I'd think about making one. That'd be pretty amazing. Garo, yes! I saw the first 3 seasons of Garo? I think 3-ish seasons of Garo, and I really enjoyed them. I like the first one, I like the third one, I didn't like the second one so much, if that's the one I'm thinking of. I don't know, the one with his kid, I didn't care for that one so much. But Garo was pretty fun. Had some good action, interesting writing at times. Garo, the characterization I didn't like so much, but I thought the action was really top-notch, especially for a live-action series. I had a lot of fun with that. I think if you like Sentai-type shows, you'd probably enjoy it. The movies are pretty good, too. As far as I know, all of the movies are 100% canon, which you've heard me ramble about before. I appreciate that. And a lot of them add some really interesting bits onto the storyline. World building in a anime-esque movie. Who'd have thunk it? What a shock! Zero, you played Garo Pachi slots? How did it go? Did you get crazy rich off of it, Zero? Are you an independently wealthy man? Are we all gonna be working for you someday? The same way they win the lotto, I imagine, LTG. Somebody's gotta win. Oh, so close to that next level. I'm really hoping that might be a level that gets Ryu a new ability, but I'm not sure. Come on. Controller is not a big fan of diagonals. There we go. So that's 5 horseradish, and that's 6. I want to get 10 to make sure we've got plenty, so that's going to be 2 more trips. And then the cooking begins. See, like I saw them everywhere, but I don't understand the draw. I don't either. I think some people are just attracted to the very concept of gambling, I guess. You know, some people like the risk, whereas some people like me are just risk averse. I'd prefer to invest somewhere where I have some more control over it. Alright, Ryu's level 27. Good deal. 6 AP, I'm loving this master. And Momo's level 23. Alright. And Ray will be getting the next level up. So I think before we try to cross the ocean again, we are probably going to need... probably going to need to do another check-in with everybody's masters to see how they're doing. But that's always nice. Love getting those new skills. Nintendo Power is back as a podcast, and also Alpha is back in Pog form. But yeah, LTG, I heard about that. I don't know about that. I mean, the fact that Nintendo Power is a Nintendo-owned company that reviews Nintendo games always struck me as a little bit shifty. But I'll give it a shot, you know. A Nintendo Power retro podcast could be interesting, although I imagine they'll probably be talking mostly about more modern stuff. Yeah, I'll give it a shot. Why not? Let's see. Zero, you say there are websites to track the status of unlocking the jackpot at each machine in certain establishments. You can use that and a few other things to influence your win rate. Wow. That is bonkers. I never had an idea there was so much effort put into it like that. Kind of crazy. Alright, so it looks like after Ray levels up next, which will hopefully be soon, we'll be able to one-shot a good amount of the enemies in here. That'll be awesome. Advanced gambling? This isn't even gambling's final form. Alright, I'm gonna heal up Momo too, since she's been taking It's been a war of attrition. She's taken some hits. Stick with roulettes. I just don't enjoy gambling. I don't think there's any form of gambling that I really like. I don't like the fact that it's there's no control over it. You know, I like winning a game and knowing I won this because of my own skill. And that's why I play video games, partially. But LTG, congratulations on the win with the roulette. I suppose if you are going to gamble, you may as well gamble well. So good deal right there. I don't know, I went to a casino a couple times and I mostly played some slot machines because they seem like about the closest thing to the video game feel there. And I won a little tiny bit, nothing really to write home about, but I had fun. Hey Siamese, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you've had a good week, hope you got a good holiday coming up, and good to see you. Teach kids pretty early here. There are slot machines for kids and a few disguised as other games, but they're essentially pachinko. I've heard it's just wildly popular there. I can't get my head around it. I'm with LTG on that one. Especially in a country that's as inundated with video games. Why not just play video games? I don't know, man. I don't know. Don't gamble in real life. It's just relaxation. I think being in a casino would stress me out. Really? I thought like the casino itself was cool. I thought the atmosphere was kind of cool. Just, you know, I didn't like playing casino games is all. But no, the lights and the glitz and the glamour and everything, that was cool enough. I had fun with that. Alright, so now I believe Ray should be one-shotting things, and that'll make this even easier, although hopefully we're not going to be staying around here for too much longer. Oh yeah, the sort of volume knob there. But even still, that's there's a lot of random chance with how the balls are going to hit those pins. If I'm understanding the game correctly, which I don't think I've ever actually played pachinko, come to think of it. So I'm feeling pretty sick, got the flu, which is pretty funny since this last month was my first flu shot in years. I haven't been sick since high school. Oh, I'm so sorry, Siamese. The flu is absolutely the worst. So I hope you get better. Hope you are able to relax until you get better. And yeah, I really hope it's a quick process and isn't too unpleasant for you. I got the flu last year and it just knocked me flat on my back. Hoping I don't get one this year. Fingers crossed. But we'll deal with that when it comes. All right, one more trip in here and we're good. Horseradish. Spread the flu to everyone you can and share the love. No! No, Zero! Objectively the worst advice, Zero. Don't do that thing. That's bad times, don't do that thing. It's the LTG. You've played pachinko before in Yakuza. It's mandatory to get the completion trophies. Oh, that does not sound fun. But I suppose if you're an achievement hunter, you gotta do what you gotta do. Probably used to a little bit of grind there. Ugh, Shenmue. Let me share with you guys another unpopular opinion. I don't care for Shenmue. I had an ex-girlfriend that had a copy of Shenmue, an actual Dreamcast copy. And I tried to play it because everyone had told me, oh, it's this classic, it's revolutionary, and I tried to play it, it just bored the holy heck out of me. I couldn't do it. I know some people are just huge fans of Shenmue. I can't stand it. Is he feeling better than earlier? Plus, finally reinstalled MGS5 or playing with mods? Ooh, what kind of mods you got for that? Anything interesting? Or any sort of you know, really game-changing effects you put in there, or just some quality of life stuff? Spread the flu, you help people. They'll get immune to the flu after they get better. That isn't remotely true, Zero. When you get immune to that year's strain, then you can still get it just as easily next year. It's bad. Just getting the flu anytime is bad. That's my shame lesson for today. And I will also strongly encourage everyone to get the shot, because herd immunity, super important. If we could really start eradicating the flu like we have a lot of other diseases, that would be friggin' awesome. But I know, like, basically everybody I know in real life is, you know, gets very angry when they hear about the flu shots. So it's very difficult. It's a very difficult road. And I know one of the side effects of getting a flu shot is mild muscle aches for about a day or two, which a lot of people mistake for the flu, certainly. And, you know, because of, you know, the way our bodies work, just because you get a flu shot doesn't mean you're 100% immune to the flu either. Enough exposure to someone that does have it, you can still get it. So it's, you know, it's not perfect. But then again, what is in this world? Zero, no! I mean, find me someone that does enjoy getting a shot, and I'll find you a very strange person, but, you know, sometimes it's just the best course of action, I believe. Most of the times, especially for inoculations. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we have all of the ingredients for this recipe, so let's head back and actually try cooking this thing. Again, I don't actually know what cooking is going to entail here, so this is interesting. Zero, my god! I'm gonna go ahead and say yes, Zero. I'm gonna say if you get a shot and then don't shower, that's probably just a bad thing in general. If you don't shower, that's just a bad thing in general. Let's just toss that on the pile. I know I said the flu shot was my shame tip for today, but let me just make sure to shower on there too. That'll be shame tip number 2. I hope we don't get too high up in the shame tips for tonight. Don't want to be throwing too many of those on the pile, but for now, that's a good one. Write that one down if need be. Let's heal up Momo again as we cross this mountain. I hope I remember the way across the mountain that'll make things a little bit faster. Because like I said, this is one of those areas we don't have a skip for, so we just kind of need to run through it whenever we need to get across, which shouldn't be too much more often at this point. Shane stream so educational. I try, Zero. I do my best. And what do we got there? Sam's Hamich Reborn. I love that username right there. Welcome into the stream. How are you doing tonight? I think this is the way that doesn't lead to me falling down that pit trap. It's never fun. Yeah, alright, we're good. So the exit should be... Oh! Get attacked just as we're about to walk through it. Alright, one more trigger. That should be fine. Still never quite got strong enough to one-shot those guys, but I'll take it. So pop out of here. We will save at camp real quick. Probably quick save after we get back to the lady with the recipe, just in case anything goes horribly wrong with the cooking process. And knowing me, probably. Probably. Sorry, I had to sneeze there. And then, like I was about to say, we'll do the actual cooking at that point. This emo combo represents me 60% of the time. Just trying to sort things out there, Zero. And that's okay. That's okay. You need time to sort things out, you sort things out. That's important. Alright, there's the gorge. 90% of Australia. Well, when trying to play games, certainly I'd say they're LTG. Although I do have very fond memories back in the day of coming home from work, kicking back, and playing the original Killing Floor on all Australian servers. Because the time I was trying to play, the Aussies were the only ones online. And that seemed to go okay. At least I didn't have a ping that was so bad that it really bothered my ability to play the game. But I know that was US to Australia. Maybe it's somewhat different the other way. But that was some fun times. I enjoyed those days. Save here. Alright, like I said, last time I streamed, I'm really eager to see what is across the ocean. Like, they've set up this whole big mystery, and I'm hooked. I'm hooked. I want to see what's over there, so hopefully this won't take too much longer to get taken care of. We can get over there and see what's what, and advance the plot significantly. I honestly don't know how much game is left once we get over there, but I'll be eager to see. Like I said, I'm going to save state right here, I think, before we start cooking. You got everything, right? I think so. Alright then, I'll tell you how to make shiso. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of steps here. Goodness. If a planet is round, you'll reach the other side of the land if you keep going across the ocean. True! Unless you bump into some more land, and I think that's the actual goal here, Zero, is to find some more land and bump into it with our boat. Alright, so how do we make shiso? First of all, slicing the mackerel. The mackerel slices will be larger or smaller, depending on how big a fish you catch. The bigger the fish, the larger the slices will be. Anything else you want to know? Alright, I don't know how big our fish is relatively, so I guess we'll find out. How many shelly seeds? The more shelly seeds you use, the bigger the ball will be. I know that's obvious, but just because you can make something big doesn't mean you should. The trick is to make sure the size of the ball matches the size of the mackerel slices. That's really important. Anything else you want to know? Alright, so the shelly seeds need to be the same size as the mackerel slices. Let's work through this. How much vinegar? As a general rule, you should keep the ratio of vinegar, the shelly seeds, at about 1 to 4 or so. Wait, which was which there? General rule, you should keep the ratio of vinegar, shelly seeds. So we need about 25% as much vinegar as we have shelly seeds? That sounds about right. How much horseradish? You have to balance the amount of horseradish with the amount of shelly seeds and mackerel you've used. If you've used a lot of mackerel, then use a lot. And if you have more shelly than mackerel, not so much. But we're supposed to have as much shelly as mackerel, so I don't know. How about kneading? The most important thing you have to remember is that as you knead it, the shelly will shrink. One good knead means you'll lose about 1 shelly seed. My mother taught me that you shouldn't knead it more than twice. Anything else you want to know? Thanks for everything, I guess. Are you sure? Do you want to hear my recipe then? Yeah. Well, let's hear it. Well, the bigger the shiso, the better. But more important than size is balance. Shane, what is heavier, 1 pound of steel or 1 pound of cotton? I'm not falling for that one, Zero. I'm not falling for that one. They both weigh 1 pound. I'm on to you. If you jump really high and on a 45-degree angle, you might be able to land in a different country. That's only if you were able to stop gravity very briefly, Zero, and then turn it back on at the apex of your jump, maybe? I don't know, that sounds like a bad time. Don't try that. Let's see, alright, so if we say the mackerel is 10, then we'd want the shelly to be 8, so a little bit less shelly than mackerel. The vinegar to be 2, so about 1/4 as much vinegar as shelly. And the horseradish to be 4, so half as much horseradish as shelly. Got it? Might be hard to understand from this explanation, but you'll get the hang of it once you try it. So, how do I try it? What do I need to do to actually cook this stuff? That's my next question. No, I got the idea there. Trying to get confused on the measurements. Well, thank you, Zero. I appreciate that. So for some reason I thought she was going to walk me through the process of actually making the shelly, so... Let's see, do I need to go somewhere to cook this? I don't know, I think I've got the measurements in mind. Alright, I think we are actually going to need to go back to town. The town with the mayor that we got to feed this to actually cook it. So let's do that now that we've got the recipe. I'll try and continue to keep the recipe in mind. I think we've got it though. LTG, I love that Roadhog emote right there. And the little Baru emote with the sipping on the juice box. That's so cute. That is legit one of my favorite emotes on all of Twitch right there because it's just so precious. So precious. Alright, so this is kind of an unfortunate thing for the game to do, is it's put a whole lot of distance between the recipe and the place where I actually need to cook the recipe. Meaning, if I actually need to look up the recipe again, then it's going to be either a long trip back to that town, or more likely, I'm going to have to look it up on GameFAQs, because that's... I don't want to walk all the way back there. And then we got to be on the boat, too. And speaking of, Parch is across the water here too, so we have to head to the wharf where we parked our boat in Rapala here. And set sail. I like the science one, but it was taken away by the Christmas ones. I'm sure it'll be back. But that one's pretty cute too, if that's the one I'm thinking of. Alright, let's see if I can remember where Parch is. It's right over here, right? Yeah, here we go. Shane, what? Is the airspeed velocity of the unladen swallow? Oh Jesus, right, Zero? I don't know. Can't you just ask me what my favorite color is? Or something like that? That seems so much easier. So much simpler. Oh, I gotta lead with the hard stuff there, Zero. Luckily, I don't have any bridges to cross anytime soon. Otherwise, I think we might be in some trouble. I'll try quick saving again here, because I really don't want to have to do any of this over again. Alright, talking to the mayor? Oh, he's still just sort of fussing over there. The mayor is so stubborn. Is there no way to get through to him? What? Feed him fish? The mayor? Did we get new music just for the cooking part? I think we did. Shisu! But would it work? We won't know unless we try, I guess. Let's try it then. I know, Siamese! I just want to slap the guy across the face and make him tell us. But what are you gonna do? What is your favorite color and why is it purple? It's actually bright orange, LTG. But who doesn't love a little Twitch purple right there? Wait, we're actually doing this. Alright, so there's the mackerel. Then we need to make the shelly. About 80%. About 80% of the mackerel. I think that's about good. Then vinegar. And horseradish. And then we need... And we're gonna need one more time too. That does not look right, but we're gonna give this a shot. What's this? This is Shisu. Phew! That horseradish has got a good kick to it. Ryu Ryu's Shisu plan worked. The mayor's in high spirits again. Well, good for you, you giant bald prick. The outer sea, eh? And you want me to tell you about the legendary mariner. Normally, I tell you to get such foolish notions out of your head, but I owe you one for the Shisu, don't I? Here, take this. Sea charts, excellent. That shows all the currents in the sea around here. If you follow it, you should be able to get through the crags to the east of here. That's where you'll find him, the legendary mariner. He does exist. East of the village. I have to do some searching. Alright, we did it first try. Shisu. Yeah, that's what that was, you know. Shisu. Do you remember the 21st night of September? Love was changing the minds of pretenders. We're chasing the clouds away. Adia. I do remember that, Paula Pauls. Welcome in, Paula Pauls. How are you doing tonight? Hope you're having a good evening. Shisu. Shisu. I'm just glad it worked okay. Actually, I should talk to his advisor up there. See what he thinks about me fixing everything here. Thanks to you, the mayor has recovered his vigor. Thank you so much. Please, accept this as a token of our gratitude. Wisdom fruit, excellent. Having a great morning, good to hear. I am having a good day myself, and we just got past a really silly side quest in here. And I am looking forward to a little more action. Hopefully that won't take too long. So I'm going to save in the inn here. I should see if I can afford any more gear in here as well, because I don't think we got quite everything we wanted to last time. We came pretty close, but we did eventually run out of money. I'll see if there's anything else to buy, and then time to find those crags he was talking about. I think I remember what he's talking about just east of here, so we'll take a look at that. Alright, what is the for sale here? So that silver mail is a little bit better for Ray, but knocks his agility down a decent amount. Actually really awesome for Momo. It seems a little gentler on her, Oh hey, but this, amber breastplate is actually objectively better for Momo. It doesn't drop her agility at all. Kinda want that. And platinum helm is also an improvement for, Ryu. Let me see if we got anything to sell real quick. You definitely don't need this Scrazimax. It sells for a decent amount. And this Thief's Knife. Ooh, wow, actually, I should check that out, because that actually is pretty pricey, so it might be decent. Let's see. Having some Christmas sweets. I have no idea, but as long as they're delicious, I am down. Hope you're enjoying it, and I hope you've got plenty more after that. Ooh, it's a little bit faster and hints of psionics. I don't know what the heck that means, but no, it's a good deal weaker, so I don't think we're gonna want that. Yeah, everyone deserves a little sweets, especially around the holidays. So glad you got something to enjoy. Alright, so I'll sell both of those, and I think we will actually be able to afford the two things I want to buy here, so that's good. Nothing else we want to sell here. Oh, forgot to buy as well. Whoopsies. Alright, buy. So first of all, we want the amber breastplate for Momo. Oh, she just has regular breastplate before that. Alright. And then we'll sell her old breastplate. Get a little bit of our money back. Not much, but something. Keep backing all the way out of here. But it's a donut. I love donuts. Donuts are so good. And a platinum helm for Ryu. In place of his mithril helm. And I should check while we're here if there's any supplies we want to pick up as well. Except he's not the supply guy. He is the supply guy. What is your favorite kind of donuts, chat? Anything out there you particularly enjoy? Some crunchy nut stuff coated in caramelized sugar and chocolate in ball form. No, I'm not sure I've ever heard of those balls, but they sound tasty. I would definitely be down for one of those. I got plenty of vitamins, plenty of antidotes, plenty of ammonias. Yeah, I think we're actually stocked up. A donut without the hole in the middle. Or just a donut hole, we have those too. Those can be tasty sometimes. I used to enjoy those very much when I was younger. Hey Haruki, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? I don't think I saved after buying stuff, so a quick save instead. And so I think these little rocks over here is what he was talking about when he's talking about crags. Yep, I think so. Berliners, they look like jam-full donuts, but are not. There's a subtle difference between donuts and Berliners. I will accept that. But they're both very tasty, Paul Pauls. You need a rest, Haruki? Make sure you get your rest before too long. Resting is wonderful. Good for the body, good for the soul. The charts say that the tides only allow passage through these shallow waters for a limited time. You'll need to hurry to beat the tides. Oh, jeez. Alright, we got a little map over there. Wow, we do not have a lot of time to do this. Can I grab the chest, though? That'd be nice. I don't think we're going to make it all the way through on this one, so let's see if we can grab this chest. No! No, we can't. And I already went the wrong way here. Alright, I just figured out how to boost, though. I think I need to use the circle button to boost. That'll make things a little bit easier next time. Ooh, making a skin! A very cool thing to be doing, though. I hope it turns out well for you. Alright, yeah, that definitely speeds me up doing the boost right there, but getting stuck in the dark water is not helping. Still want this treasure chest. Let me see if I can figure out how to get it. Nope. Doesn't seem to work. That's weird. Oh, nope. Rammed right into that like a wall. I don't even think that's the way I'm supposed to be going. I think I have to go across the center place right there. But alright, I'm just kind of screwing around here, but I think I can get a handle on this. And then we'll see if this is actually the way to the legendary mariners, they said. Another minigame. Having that boost is definitely a big boon, though. But I know it's bad to run the engine all the way down, so we gotta be careful not to overuse the boost. Alright, over here. Oh, we only got... No! Oh, we got close that time. We got pretty close. The controls are not great for this, but I'm pretty sure we're only a couple tries away from victory here. So fingers crossed, everyone. Fingers crossed. I think this is... Oh, yeah. We overused the boost there and overheated. Oh, gotta make sure not to hit anything that slows us down way too much. Oh, come on, we're close. We're close. No! If we had hit the rocks there. Wait, did we make it? Oh no, we missed by an inch! Crosses all fingers, even the toes. We almost did it. Almost did it. I'm going to be a little wild and I'm going to try the left-hand fork this time instead of the right hand. See if that's actually a little quicker. Since we're not getting those treasure chests anyway. No, I think that big turn actually slows me down a little bit. Oh, I keep getting hung up on the rocks. No, oh, can't even tell sometimes. If I look like I just stop, it's because I get hung up on something. No! I think we might have made it. I think they might have counted that one. At the buzzer! Yes! I know, Dwan, I know. We've got guests. The legendary mariner. That was so close. That's a guild chip, ain't it? What would the guild want with me? Anyways, welcome. Come inside, have some coffee or something. And so, we hope to ask the legendary mariner how to cross the sea. Legendary mariner. Are they still calling me that? My name is Cuckoos. Cuckoos? Cuckoos? Let's go Cuckoos. I'm not a sailor. I haven't explored the reaches of the outer sea. What? Then you don't have a boat we could use? Well, I did come from the other side of the sea, but as a castaway. Then you do know how to cross the sea. Kukuyas, you're thinking, Zero? Hopefully I won't have to pronounce it anytime soon and we won't have to worry about it. So how does he get food and supplies if it's so hard to get there because of the rocks and tides? I was wondering that myself, Elena, but you know, maybe he's a hermit, in which case he does whatever hermits do. I don't know much about hermiting. Maybe he just lives off the sea. But either way, welcome in, Elena. How are you doing tonight? Please tell us. We have to cross it. Impossible. No middle sea boat could make the trip. Besides, there's nothing worth mentioning out there. Yeah, right. Then where'd all these machines come from? If you got here, then there must be a way for us to get there. Please, Kukuyas, tell us how. If you're that determined, then maybe there's a way. You must find a certain ship. Oh no, he's not going to say what I think he is he? The black ship? Yes, you know it is the black ship. Or maybe he's a robot and he doesn't have to eat. Dun dun dun! It's a large ocean-going transport. That's that huge ship we saw earlier. If you could get aboard it somehow. I only said it might work. Oh, hey, that was quick. I doubt this will work. But here goes. It almost shot the black ship. See? I don't think we can stop it that way. Machine! Machine, welcome in. Welcome in, Machine's viewers. How is everyone doing today? Hey, something's moving. Hey, Machine, welcome in. How did the rest of your stream go, Machine? And how did PUBG go? I was lurking you a little while earlier. Didn't look like you were having a great day, but It is good to see, Machine, that it appears that PUBG version 1.0 has definitely fixed every bug in the game. Made it a nice, stable, reliable program. But Zero, if I could get it... Oh, there you go. Thank you for the call out right there. Everyone, please make sure and check out Machine here. He's a member of my stream team and a fantastic person to watch overall. I was watching him play PUBG earlier. A lot of great fun. Even when PUBG doesn't want to be fun, it tends to be fun. So make sure to click that link and give him a follow sometime. Every bug has been squashed. Hallelujah, Machine. Hallelujah. And thank you for the host as well. And let's see, Omega, welcome in, and thank you for the host too. Good to see everybody in here. For anybody that doesn't know me, my name is Shane. This is Shane's Games. I play the weird, obscure, and unusual. And today we're going nostalgic with Breath of Fire 3 for PS1. Glad to see all of you. Absolutely no network lag or no hackers, and those kill cams, Machine. Always accurate and always telling you exactly what went wrong, so you understand well and you can improve your game. It's beautiful, Machine. It's beautiful. I don't think I've ever seen a more perfect piece of software. I'm being sarcastic. Wink, wink. Zig, get us out of here, quick! So it looks like the black ship might have some defenses. This is going bad here. 3,000% perfect. Exactly, Machine. You know, give or take. Tell me, what were you thinking? What? Are you saying it's my fault? I mean, you did blast the black ship with a bazooka, Momo, so maybe. Phew, that was close. I guess it attacks anything that gets close to it. Good defense system, I suppose. We need a new plan of some sort. What should we do, Ryu? Good question. What are we going to do, Mr. Ryu? You're the captain now. Ah, dang it, I don't know anything about ships. I just does what the captain says, eh? Yeah, and I didn't tell you to flex, though, so knock that off. You should probably talk it over with your friends before making up your mind, yeah? I guess. So yeah, how is everyone doing today? How's everyone's week been? And how's everyone's holiday looking for them? Hope everyone's got something nice and, if nothing else, relaxing coming up. See, Zero, that's close to what I deem a game is good. The rating would need to be at least 3,002% perfect for me to get interested. High standards there, Zero, but I respect that. Respect that. It looks like the only way we'll have to get across the ocean is on that ship. Yeah, we already established that, Nina, thanks. Gotta be something we can do, right, Ryu? Helpful advice there, Nina. I'll take that under consideration. Had a good day, just super tired. Hope everyone has a great Christmas. You too, Machine. You too. And hopefully you're able to get some rest. I know you are like me and can sometimes run on the razor's edge because you got so much to do. But don't work yourself too hard. After all that, he's still sound asleep. How does he do it? Oh, Pecco. Oh, Pecco, you're so useless. It is still coming, Zero. It's just not here yet. We're getting ready for it, Zero. Hunkering down. Battening down the hatches in preparation for the coming Christmas. Gotta get ready for it. Never too soon to start preparing. If that dummy hadn't attacked it like that, it wouldn't have gotten angry and come after us, you know? It's actually true. Don't look at me like that. It's not my fault, okay? I mean, you did shoot it with a bazooka, Momo. Let's establish that. Oh, it's you, Ryu. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna give up? We can't, so no. Okay then. So now all we need to do is figure out a way to get on board that ship. What if we rammed it? Wow, Momo, you're full of bad ideas. That's all you get from her. Gonna farm some bits, then head to bed. All right, thank you for the host again, and enjoy your semi-lurk. Farm well, Machine, and I will talk to you soon, I'm sure. I don't think we'd have any trouble if we could just get aboard it. That's the problem, isn't it? Yeah, that's literally the problem, Gar. Thanks for restating that. Alright, so literally the only suggestion I got from the crew is to ram it. So maybe that's what we're doing. We're gonna ram it. Zero, you got a friend who works in storage. They just received the first batch of Easter merch today. Oh my gosh. Eventually we're going to come all the way back around and they'll bump holidays so early that they'll just come back to where they belong. Just got to hang on until that happens, Zero. Made up your mind? What? Ram it? All right. That's what I hoped you'd say. Leave it to me. Oh, he's still too excited about this plan. This is a bad plan. There's only one man for this kind of job. And that's me. Oh no, we're all gonna die. Okay, Captain Sir, you just watch. I'll have you on that ship in no time. Or my name's not Zig. It might actually be Zangief if you're right, Zero. Ramming the black ship. Oh no. It's a minigame. Use the controller to maneuver your boat. Build up speed with the run button. And ram the black ship from directly behind. Careful not to overheat your engine. Oh no, but the ship controls are not good. And of course, you know, cheerful ramming music here. So where's the black ship? Oh, there it is. Alright, alright. Nope, oh, we missed. Nope. Oh, there we go. Oh shit, son. I think we got it. We did it. That was pretty rough. I wonder if everyone's okay. Yeah, I should probably go check on everyone. Well, we rammed her at full speed. Maybe we should go check on everyone. Yeah, that's just what Nina said. Stream title changed to Minigames Galore, only a time per play. I'm sure we'll get to some actual combat soon, Zero. I got my fingers crossed anyway. Gar, you doing good, buddy? Looks like our plan worked, eh? Yeah, it looks like it. Ray, everything alright? That was a pretty big bump, eh, Ryu? Pecco fell right off where he was sitting. Oh no, Pecco. Pecco, you right down there? Oh no, Pecco's having a bad day. Pecco looks a little dizzy, but otherwise unhurt. Alright, good deal. He's doing fine. We rammed her at full speed. I learned from the best machine. Right from behind, too. Don't forget that machine. You gotta make sure to get your orientation just right before you go in for the kill. I think it might be the other way around, Elena. Quote ad. I'm not sure if that's mod only, but that's a good one right there. That one should definitely be in the archive. Momo? Momo, you alright there? Oy vey. I'll take that as a yes. Behind is the optimal angle. Chosen from extensive study, I assume, machine. Oh, wow. Wow, we're actually joined right up with the ship now. So let's see if I can save. Oh, of course the save book is gone. Because that would be too easy. There's only a save book when we don't need it there. I don't mind the minigames, do you? It's just like anime, the beach and swimsuit episodes, full fillers. I've had fun with some of the minigames. The Shisu one was surprisingly fun. And you know, I told you that I love fishing before. I would fish for an hour or so on here, but you know, if not for the worry about it being tremendously boring. But yeah, it's been a good time. And Zero, thank you for adding that quote there. I appreciate it. No, thank goodness for the guts. That's another good one right there. So you'll be able to board the black ship from here. But first, you should check on everyone. I thought I did check on everyone. Did I miss somebody? Do I have to talk to Nina? I guess I probably have to talk to Nina there. That was really something, wasn't it? Boom! Yeah, that's how ramming works. Told you I was good for something, huh? Yeah, if I ever need you to crash your ship into something, I'll get in touch with you there. Thanks, buddy. You'll be able to board the black ship from here. First, you should. I thought I did check on everyone. Who am I missing? Who did I not talk to that it wants me to talk to here? Am I hidden back there? Nope. Nope, that's the same thing. Oh, maybe we have to actually talk to Honey downstairs. We didn't talk to Honey. Honey's not much of a character, but still. Yep, just had to talk. Oh, the Honey was the one saying Oy vey. Oh my god. I thought that was Momo. Honey talked. Ew, that woke me up. Pecco fell right on top of me. Oh, dang it, Pecco. Momo looks alright as well. Alright, everybody's okay. Good to hear. To be useful for something in your life. We appreciate you, Zero. Usually, the black ships are completely automated. Flashback to 10 minutes ago. So, if you get on the ship, then it'll take you back where it came from. The other side. Ooh. That was really something, wasn't it? Boom. That's what she said, Elena. And thank you for suggesting the quote too, Elena. Always feel free to suggest quotes in chat. I think Zero might need to actually add them. But we've only got like 3 or 4 right now, so we definitely need to build them up if you hear anything you like. So, I think if we get to the bridge, we should be able to figure out how the automated systems work. Aren't they supposed to be automated? I thought that was the point of them being automated, is that they're automated. But no, apparently we have to manually operate the automated systems. We'll have to look for the bridge, which might take a while, but we can always come back here to rest, right? I guess, that'd be nice. Please choose 3 party members. Already done. We are going with Ryu, Momo, and Ray. I think that's going to be a pretty cool team right there. What happened to Ryu's other friend from when he was a kid, Tipo? We're pretty sure he's dead, Siamese. He was murdered by gangsters, which is kind of unfortunate, but that's where we're at right now. We thought for a while Ray might have been, we thought for a while both him and Ray were okay, but now we found Ray and not Tipo, and maybe Tipo's dead, which is unfortunate. Pecco is the weak. Yeah, I just haven't been taking him out ever, Elena. I just like the other party members too much, so I've just been ignoring him. Hey, Frango, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you in here. I've heard a lot of people say that Pecco can be built up to be a real killing machine, but I don't know. I just really enjoy having these characters around, and their build is pretty fun for me. So I'm not in any huge hurry to switch. All right, new encounter area. Let's see what kind of enemies we got here. What kind of challenges await us? And, alright, I see a button. Crane operations panel. Main switch is off. Please activate main switch before using crane. Alright, so it doesn't have any power. But there's a crane here. That's a thing. Keep that in mind. Pecco is like that Magikarp you buy before Mount Moon. Someday he'll be a beast, Elena. We just gotta really put in the work for him. But unfortunately, my other Pokemon are all too badass, Elena. Ooh, King Toad. Alright, that's not too bad for an attack. Let's try using physical on him first, see how that works. See if we can figure out how much HP this guy might have. Alright, 1 round, not bad. And he's actually giving less HP than those Goo Titans, which is kind of funny. We're still in... And we are not in attack mode. Let's go ahead and set that. Attack mode with Ryu in the front. That'll make him even beefier, so I like that. I know those frog things are like one of the most hideous enemies in the game, but they do have some very gross character design in here sometimes. I'm looking at you, giant eyeball boss. Ooh. King Toad seems to have a serious mouth parasite problem. Get him some medical attention. I did, Elena. He's dead now. And once you're dead, you don't have to worry about parasites. Error in platform program number 3. Alright, so... probably something else we gotta find. So this place is in bad shape. Shane loves frogs. Not that one, Zero. Not that one. That one's too gross even for me. Now look at this guy. He doesn't have any eyes. And look at that saliva dripping down from his top jaw to his lower one. That's either saliva or like a ragged I'm not even gonna think about it. No, this guy's gross. That's the bottom line. This guy is gross. That's all you really need to know here. Alright. Yeah, so he's not too bad. Why are his eyes there, Franco? That's a bad place for eyes. Don't put your eyes there. Weird. Platform movement program. What? I'm sorry, I believe... What? What are these controls I'm looking at here? You know, I know what L and R are. I'm assuming up and down or up and down, but what is F and B? It's a PS1 game. There's no F and B on the controller. Okay. Oh, we have to input a program. Let's just try one then. Program 1 activated, please board the platform. Alright. Random trial and error, go! That was terrible. No, that's not the program we want. Oh, that goes somewhere else too. Alright, so that was awful. Yeah, I guess forward and back. I was thinking like it was actually going to have to... What I was thinking they were trying to tell me their machine was that I was going to have to use buttons on the controller to manually control things. But no, it's just decoding the different programs right here. So the problem is, since I can't see the whole room, I don't actually know where I need to go. So we're just going to work our way through the programs. Let's see what we can find here. I don't imagine we'll see too many random encounters just walking back and forth to the platform, so this shouldn't be too bad. Might actually get us a little XP as well. But yeah, I think you're right about them being forward and back there, machine. Oh crap, he's got ice breath. How bad is it? Oh, that's pretty bad. I'll have to heal up after this fight then. Wow. Oh, face and book, of course, Zero. So we found the ship's social networking systems. That's good. I will be sending a selfie to everything I can find in here, just to be safe, just to keep all of our bases covered. What it feels like to chew 5 gum. Of course, that too. Alright, so that takes me to this platform, which is a dead end. And takes us over here, which has a door, so maybe this is where we wanted to go. And there's a switch or something here. You see an ID card stuck in a slot. Do you take it? It's a video game. Always take the ID card. You found an ID card. Yay. There's what looks like a door there too, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get through. We'll see. Hi, these guys. These guys are only one shot to take down. The problem is their dodge is insane. As you can see by them dodging 2 of my attacks. And there's 3. There we go. But just 1 hit, they're dead, so more of an annoyance than anything else. So let's see if this is a door we're supposed to get through. I don't think so. Alright, so that's all there is to see here, but I don't know where we actually use the ID card. So let's hop back on the platform and see what the other programs do. I don't think there's anything else to see in the room is the problem. I do see that giant gaping hole in the center. I'd rather not ride it all the way down there, so we'll see. So who is Ray's parents, Lena? That's a good question. At the beginning of the game, Ray is an orphan, I believe. I don't know if he actually knew his parents. I believe he was an orphan. So, we'll call it an open question. Hey there, GE. Welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Good to see you. So you don't take the card, and the game crashed because they didn't code it in. They figured 100% of players would take the card. I bet, you know, Machine, I'm willing to bet that probably is in there. And just in all the history of this game, no one has ever failed to take the card. Because we've all been down this road before, we know how the game works. Alright, so I don't actually want to try any different programs here. So programming another one in, but like I said, I think I got what we need here, so now we just need to figure out what to do with this ID card. Let's take a peek around and see if we can see. Oh, alright, so they're talking about platform program number 3 right there, so we might actually need to... We might actually have to ride the platform for program number 3 to see what the problem is. Like I said, I'd keep looking at the fact that there's that giant hole in the center of the room, and I'd really rather not be dumped down there. But, one step at a time. One horrible, gigantic mistake at a time. Oh my gosh, somebody hit this guy. Before he gets a lucky shot at it and takes like half my life off. There we go. Mission successful. So let's head back to the platform room, and then we're going to quick save in case attempting to solve this puzzle kills me. Which, you know, you've seen me play before. Always a possibility. Momo's still best waifu. Agreed, Stormwind, and welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Alright. Platform program number 3. Set in. Let's see what happens. Oh, that's a whole bunch of them. That's not good. Oh, I didn't even target the mage first. That's bad. Let's see how this plays out. Alright, so, we're not actually hitting any of them. This is super bad, and they're using all kinds of nasty effects on us, too. Alright, let's take out this mage. Probably should have taken the mage out first. Focus on them. What is the last time you saved? Just quick saved a second ago, so I think we're good there. Nice emotes there, Stormwind. Ooh, that's bad. That hurts. Alright, mage is down. That's good at least. And Momo's up. So Ray, I'm gonna need to have you use healing herbs on Momo. Make sure she survives this. And then everybody else just finish this guy off. Thank goodness for good old healing herbs, though. Cheap, but effective. Oh, that lucky strike there was the one I was worried about. And that probably would have killed Momo if I hadn't healed her there, so... Whew, that's good luck. So we'll heal up after that one, and then we'll finally see what program number 3 is going to do with us here. Fade fast. Alright, thank you so much for the host machine. I appreciate it a lot. You get a good rest, and if I don't see you before you start playing PUBG next time, good luck. And have a great Christmas to you and yours. Heal up Ryu, heal up Momo. Alright, we're in fighting shape again. Don't know how long this dungeon's gonna be, but we'll find out. And everyone, don't forget to give Machine a follow right there. Like I said, fantastic streamer. Oh no. Oh, it's not a giant hole, it's an elevator. Alright, I'll take that. It gets us to a new area anyway. I like the sound of that. Sure, that's not something. Alright. And another control panel. Crane main switch on. Alright, so the crane should be on upstairs. Cool. Anything else to see in here? No? Alright, so we just had to come down here to turn the crane on, it looks like. I'm down with that. Getting sleepy too, and it's 8:30 p.m. only. I blame the Kotatsu. Oh no. Well, get some sleep if you need to, Zero. Especially if you got a day off coming up. No shame in getting yourself a little bit of extra rest. Alright, good. He didn't blind Ryu. I'm like, I really need him to not be blinded. Oh, a frost attack. That's a frost attack that puts you to sleep. Speaking of, speaking of that. Alright, so how do we get out of here now? Alright, good deal. So now we'll just head all the way back to the start and see what we can do with a crane. Oh, another one of these gross guys first. They're not too hard as long as they don't use... Oh, as long as they don't use this attack that he's using right now. Oh, that one stings a lot. Oh, and of course Momo misses. Come on, Ryu. There we go. Phone just fell in your face. Zero, that's usually a good sign that you need to get some rest right there. Think about it. Think about it. Too many damn jacked frogs. Any frogs that look like that Siamese sneeze are too many. Even one of them, I think I would not be cool with. I'm with you there, 100%. Should be good enough for now. Crane was right down here, right? Or no, it was in the room behind me. So I haven't seen too much of this area, but I'm still getting used to the ins and outs of everything. Here we go. Operate with guide. Alright, let's see what the guide does here. Good technique to wake up if you enjoy black eyes, I suppose, Zero. Which, you know, I'm not going to judge. To each their own. Pressing and holding X button moves the crane. Horizontally, we'll call that. Oh, it's literally a crane game. It's literally a crane game. The crane returns after releasing the container. Okay. So what do we need to do here is the question. This is kind of silly. No, we missed. Not a fan of crane games, Zero. I think I have won from a crane game once. And it was definitely pretty difficult. Oh, I may have overshot it a little bit. We'll see if this counts it. No, it does not. So I think I have to let go of the button the second time just a little bit early if I want to grab that thing. Well, this is unexpectedly tricky. I don't think that's going to cut it either, but we'll try. Oh, maybe. Possibly. Nope, no, it doesn't count. So many games. Hey, Drav, welcome in. Get anything interesting in the winter sale yet? I know pretty much everything is on sale, so you got lots of opportunities to get cool stuff. Oh, this is going to take a while, I suspect. Oh, man. Crane games? So let me ask you folks in chat, how many people in chat have played crane games before? And who's ever won anything? And what did you win, if you remember? Oh, come on, that is literally dead center. Could not be more perfect there. And we got it! Yes! So what does it actually do with the box? That's what I'm a little lost on here. Oh, we're building a bridge! Alright, that makes sense. We are building the bridge to the future. Siamese, you hate crane games with a passion. Fair enough, fair enough. Drav, you got Shadowrun Returns, Borderlands Pre-Sequel, and Shogun 2. Good picks all, good picks all. Drav, you won a teddy bear back in the day when you were a teenager. I think that's when I did it. There was there's an amusement park around here that has a bunch of crane games, and they're not as tightly packed as a lot of crane games, so I was able to pull some sort of teddy bear or something out of one of them, I think. I don't even know where I'm going now. I probably should have checked that before I started moving the crane. But we got one. That's progress right there. Zero, you won multiple times in Crane games. You won a bunch of plushies, threw them all away except for one. You didn't want the plushies, Zero, you just wanted the conquest. I can respect that. Alright, so... There. Oh! Overshot it. Alright, well, this will just be a practice one to get this one. Alright, we had it lined up on one axis, but missed on the other. Like I said, it seems like it keeps going for just a fraction of a second after you let go of the button, so I gotta go a little bit early if I want to get this done. Oh! Oh, there we go! I'm getting the hang of it slowly. And normally I don't screw around with crane games because some of them, you see, they're built with all of the prizes stuffed in there so hard that they'll get stuck even if you grab onto them, which is frustrating. And some of them, the strength of the actual claw on the crane is so feeble, you know, no matter how perfect you get it, it just seems like it slips off. So it's certainly not something I play often, but every once in a while I see one with one of those toys just sticking out just the right way, and I'm like, you know, I bet I could get that. I kind of want the challenge. Now, where is this last one? Oh, first try! Hell yes! That was awesome. So I think that'll complete the bridge, but I see that... Am I going to be able to get to that chest over? Yeah, I should be able to get to the chest over there. I don't know what that last box over there is, though. There we go, bridge complete. I'm going to quick save. Haven't done that. Fun fact, machines over here have different grip strengths depending on the day of the week. Go on the weekends, it's almost impossible to catch. Go from Monday to Thursday, it's way easier. Yeah, I've heard that. That's the same with the machines over here, although I couldn't tell you what exactly they use to determine, you know, when the grip strength is better. I've heard in some cases it may be like slot machines, that the longer you play, the stronger the grip gets. So when you're playing, you actually feel like you're being rewarded the longer you play with better grip strength. But I don't know, it probably varies from machine to machine, so there's probably no one universal answer across all of them. Oh, Ice Breath again, dang it. Anytime he just uses a physical attack here, it's okay, but that Ice Breath just takes so much health off of everybody. Luckily, we do still have a whole bunch of healing herbs, so we can just keep using those. But if we can find a place to rest in here, that'd be even better. That should be good enough for right now. This lever... give us a little bridge right there. We've got a lot of places to explore here. A pretty big area overall. Huh, nothing up here, though. That's weird. So what's across the bridge here? Oh, it's a shortcut back to the start. That's pretty cool. Is there a place to rest in the ship? Because if so, this shortcut's even better. Like, I'm talking Dark Souls caliber shortcut if this gets us back to our ship. Alright, good. He's only doing a physical attack this time, that's good. Oh, Zero, you helped program one! That's really neat! Unique experience, certainly Zero, I can respect that. Alright, so let's check. We'll pop into the ship. See what we can do in here. There is a bed, but it looks like the game's not going to let us use it, unfortunately. Oh, but we can rest here. Awesome. So good, this will save us a little bit on healing, knowing that this is here. That'll actually allow me to be a little bit freer with my AP, too. And we'll save as well now that we've solved a couple puzzles. And again, I don't know how much more is left of this ship, but we'll see. Zero's not the one responsible, Drev. He's just the one responsible for one or two machines. Not for all of them overall. No, just because you got control over the irritation lever doesn't mean you were the one that put the lever there in the first place. Alright, so where else do we want to explore? I want to go in that little door real quick, just across from the crane, see what's in there. See if maybe there's a way to get to that chest. Oh, I think there is. You found flash shells. Oh, are those for Momo? Ooh, that could be nice. Let's see what we got. Induce blindness. Well, that's not nearly as good as sleep, but that is a significant bump up in power. So we're going to go ahead and use that for right now. And I see there's a door over there. I don't know about getting to that one, so we're going to leave it for right now. And see what else there is to see around here. I know there's those stairs up over here, so let's head to the stairs. Head up to the second level. I kind of like the music in here. It's kind of jazzy in a electronic sort of way. I love those synth flutes. They're adorable. Decent amount of damage these guys do. Oh, and that Frost Strike is no joke, and the fact I keep using it on Momo is kind of ass. Alright, there's one of them down. Gotta land a hit on this other one. Well, there's of course the classic Coke. Right, that's one thing you could do, Zero. Not very high class, but it's an option. Give Momo real quick. Oh, you mean a food? I thought you meant mixer. No, that I have no idea. Definitely don't just chug down some honey there. That's probably not healthy. So, lots of doors to check out, so let's just start with this one at the bottom. Honey's technically a food. I'd call it more of a condiment if you really want to get anal about it. You know I do. Always got to have the precise definition there. Let's see, so why haven't these bolts killed off the mutilated eye-tongue frogs, or vice versa? Which bolts? Do we have bolts? Should I be shooting bolts at them? You found skill ink. Ooh, good. Always nice to have some more of those. Because definitely if there's some way to massacre all of these frogs, just every frog on Earth at once, or these king toads anyway, the gross ones that should not be. Oh, the little enemy bolts. Sadly, I have not seen very many JRPGs that think very much about monster ecosystem. And that's actually a real term from D&D. Is that some people, myself included, hand is raised right now, say whenever you've got an area full of monsters, you should take time to consider how the monsters would coexist in such an environment. And you call that monster ecology. And this does not seem like a game that gives any cares about that, so why haven't the bolts killed the frogs? I don't know. I'm gonna assume they're douchebags and just can't help a brother out. But that's about all I got there, Elena. Unfortunately. Why are they so dodgy? Well, I suppose that at least makes sense. Since they, you know, thing seems to be that they're very small and very fast. And so their whole kit works around that. Still a little irritating right there. Yeah, I am that kind of nerd, Zero. I do that. Always gotta take these things into consideration. You want your dungeon to make sense, Zero. Dungeon Mastering 101 right there. Actually, that's probably 102. Getting a little advanced. It says boost counter. Okay. What does it do? I don't know. I'm actually gonna quick save here because this is bizarre. It says boost counter, but I don't actually see any counter in here. Weird. Let's see, we'll have to spend all day dodging tongues with eyeballs. That would, I suppose, trigger some survival of the fittest early, that's true. You can dodge a tongue, you can dodge a sword. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball too. I've heard that one as well. Yes, Zero, poor Franco over there is just breaking his back, exhausting himself. To search Google for you there, Zero. That is kind of you though, Franco. Hope you find something else interesting. Alright, so this looks like some sort of barracks area on the ship. So at least that's well thought out. This seems to be built like an actual ship in some senses. Although I'm not sure how they get around without moving boxes around and things like that. 12 years aged Canada Dry. Classy. Anything here? Oh, there is an item stashed in the corner here. 2,400 Zenny. Heck yes. And we're going up another level, it looks like. Another switch right here. ID check required to use elevator. Perform ID check? Yeah. I don't know if I should write those numbers down. Or if I should have checked out that panel right there, but we're good. Check this panel out at least. This is a huge ship. I mean, I should have known that from seeing it from the outside, but there's a lot of levels to this ship. Oh, he's actually got a rest ability. I kind of want that. I'm gonna have to see if I can learn that from him. It puts you asleep, but it actually gets you some AP back. That could be very handy. Alright, nothing to see there. This looks like it goes back outside. See if there's anything to see out here. Anything? No, actually doesn't seem like it. That's weird. What over here? No, I actually don't see anything to do out here. Get a nice view, but it looks like we're nearing the top of the ship at least. Total War is still a bit too expensive. That's unfortunate, Drav. There's a whole bunch, I mentioned it earlier, but there's a whole bunch of games on my list that are still a little bit pricey. So I tried to be a little conservative with what I picked up this Steam sale, which meant not quite getting all the games I wanted, but I got a good selection at least. Is it totally overpriced? Looks like a control mechanism for the ship. But it's too complicated for you to understand. Alright, Momo. Step up to the plate here. Autocorrect ruined your joke. When are you getting Dark Souls? I already have Dark Souls. I just fear playing it is all, Franco. A little bit of a distinction there, but it's a distinction nonetheless. Looks like this is used to set the ship's heading. If we restart this, it'll do just what Cookie said. Looks like it's set up to go back across the sea. But to get this to work, we need to figure out what the boost counter is. Oh yeah, that thing downstairs. I think I saw something like that on the deck below. Alright, so maybe I have to have Momo look at the boost counter. I need you to go check the number on the boost counter and come back and tell me, okay? I'll get the boost started here. I need you to run down to the monitor room and tell me when the counter reaches 100, alright? know this, but the counter will be running while you're going to and coming back from the monitor room. Don't wait for it to hit 100. You need to be back here in time. Ooh, that's going to be tough. Let's see. Do it! Franco! Franco, careful. Every time you ask, Shane will push it back to the scheduling for a month. Just like you did when Drivecar was asking for KOTOR. I did push KOTOR back a long time, but I did eventually play it. So I think eventually I may play Dark Souls as well. We'll see. Anything's possible. I've been curious about it for a while. But I do have a lot of games on my list, so we'll see. Codename PayPal Zero. So you need to time it just right, okay? Okay, here goes. Ready? Alright, so here's what we need to do. We need to go down to the boost counter, check what the boost is, and then run back and tell Momo when it hits 100. But the problem is we have to walk up to Momo to tell her. And the counter continues running while we're walking, so we're going to have to figure out how much time it takes getting from the boost counter to back. Alright, ready? Boost, start! Oh, we actually have to go downstairs to get to it, too. Oh, that's going to throw me way off. Shane, is it true that you're abandoning us? Yeah, I forgot to mention that, but I apologize for the short notice. But unfortunately, yeah, I got called into work tomorrow. My schedule is completely screwed up at work because of the holiday. And corporate kind of screwed me over for holiday days. And so what that means, basically, is that tomorrow we are going to be doing a vodcast. We're going to be doing Xenoclash, which I played back in February, so I'm sure some people haven't seen it so far. I will be there in chat to hang out, chat with everybody, and give some behind-the-scenes info if anyone's curious. So feel free to stop by, but if vodcasts aren't your thing, I completely respect that, and I will be back for the Sunday stream, so only just that one day. Alright, let's check this out. So it's about 1 second per tick. So let's wait till 70, or does it stay on the screen? It doesn't stay on the screen, dang it. Does the beeping stay? That would actually be good. Wait till 70, then we'll make a run for it. One, 32, 33, 34, 35, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100. Activating system now. We did it! Yes! Didn't want to have to keep doing that over again. I always vodcast the worst games. You could do KOTOR or Amalur as vodcast, but I'm only doing one day, so if I can show one game start to finish in one day, I'd like to do that. What I want to do, Drav, is if I ever have to take more time off than just one day, I'll try and tailor a game that took me that many days off to play. So I think that makes sense. Besides, I don't have an infinite number of one-day vodcasts, so someday I'm going to have to make do with something else. Yes, burn down corporate, do it. Alright, but the ship's running again. We did it. Boost counted successfully. Hell yes. We're having all kind of fun with numbers today. Hey! Looks like the black ship's starting to move. Time for us to go. Thanks for everything, Zig. Sure, be careful, eh? I'm gonna take this boat back to the Machine Guild. Everybody, this way! Come up to the bridge! Exactly. Bespoke artisanal vodcast, Zero, if you prefer. What the heck? Ryu? Oh, it's, that thing that shows him the direction he needs to go. Excellent. Wow. Alright, yeah, that's a good indication. It looks like the ship's going straight along it, too. Starting to smell like bacon. That's probably a bad sign, Zero. You might need to abandon Kotatsu. What was that? The road to God. To the God that Ryu must beat. It looks like this. The ship intends to take us there. Well, I don't know about any road to God, but the ship's underway, and we can't stop her now. Since we don't know how long it's going to take, we might as well sit back and relax. I like Momo's way of thinking. Montage! You ask why I came along? This is a fine time to ask now that we can't go back. It's like Mikma said. Even if my power and the broods aren't quite the same level, they're like one and the same, yeah? So, if we go meet God or whoever, I can find out why such power exists. Ah, crap. Sounds like something happened. Let's go check it out. Are we under attack? What's happening? Ryu, something's happened. We better get to the bridge and talk to Momo. Yeah, let's do that. This is a little worrisome. Still gotta use the ID card thing there. Burn down the building where Shane works. Shane out of a job. No money for Shane. No internet for Shane. No stream for Shane. Not my building, Elena. Corporate's building. Oh, hey, Pecco. Pecco's just chilling in his fugue state like he does. Momo? Everything alright? Momo, what happened? It looks like there's something wrong with the ship. Oh no. Yeah, and it's probably because of something you did. Dang it, Ray. No, look at this. There's a problem on the upper deck. Near the front of the ship. Maybe we hit something? We should probably check it out. How can we get there, Momo? Let's see. On the other side of our rooms, looks like there's a hall that runs to the prow of the ship. I opened the door in the hall for you. So, who's gonna go? Who's who to investigate the problem with? Let's see. Let me catch up on chat real quick, too. We can just give Shane all of our money if we'll stream 12 hours a day. Yeah, Elena's right. I don't think my voice could stand 12 hours a day. I think I'd just get destroyed. I mean, I was playing some board games earlier, and now my voice is already pretty wrecked just from that. I don't know if 4 hours is going to be a bit of a struggle right here. I just realized the Breath of Fire 3 logo looks a bit like a Street Fighter logo. It does, kind of. It's got the same swoosh directionality of the text right there, which is kind of cute. Oh yeah, the PSN winter sale. Say goodbye to your hard-earned money there, Drev. Having the voice and voice training, but he chooses not to do it. I'm stubborn, Zero. What can I say? What can I say? We need a portal gun. There's what we need to do. Let's start a stream fundraiser to get ourselves a portal gun. That seems like a good idea right there. Let's do it. New stream goal right there. Alright, so I think we need to head downstairs and get us down there. Put ourselves back in attack formation, my favorite. And quick save again, because it has been a bit of a while since we've saved at this point. But I'm going to just go ahead and go out a limb here and say whatever the ship hit is going to be a boss. Because we got all the way through this area and we haven't run into a boss yet, so I'm assuming that's what's coming next. We'd have been a portal gun, none of us will have to work again. That would be nice. I mean, that's a twofer right there. You get a portal gun and you never have to work again. Two things that I'm very much invested in. So yeah, let's get on that. New channel project right there. Let's make a portal gun and then have a portal gun. Momo learned Remedy, awesome. Good to have. Momo is definitely turning into a really good support character in here. Rob every bank, of course, that's the first thing that comes to mind, Drev. Alright, so I think we're going to this door in the corner and to that door that wasn't an actual door object. I'm gonna assume is now open because Momo pressed that button, so we'll see. New donation, yo, let's go. Portal gun research. I think about 60 trillion should do it. What do you think, Zero? That sound like a good number? Good donation goal to have right there. I'll see about setting up a $60 trillion widget as soon as the stream's over. Get everybody on board for this fun little fundraising project. Well, I'd rather not be the most wanted list of every law enforcement agency of the Earth. See, there is the drawback, Elena. I agree. That's definitely something that could complicate your life a little bit. Ah, yeah, the door's open here. Man, it looks like there's some more place to explore here, so let's see what we can see. Some more bolts to deal with as well. Hopefully we get some good luck on taking them out, though. Keep putting Momo to sleep. Not a fan of that. Nice crits. I think in this game, crits are auto hits, too, which is really nice against bolts. Alright, what's around here? Oh, lots of stuff. Alright, so this is actually another good-sized area, interestingly enough. Ivory dice, I'll keep some of those. You've thought this through, eh, Drev? Let's hear. What do you got? Oh, that Frost Strike. I don't know why he always strikes Momo with Frost Strike. That is really strange to me. Like, clearly he's targeting Momo, and most enemies just randomly target members of the party. I'm curious what it is that causes him to always be attacking Momo. Either way, we need to give her a little bit of healing, just to make sure that a Frost Breath can't knock her off. Right, so nice chest right there. Let's see what else there is to grab in this area before we head off to the inevitable boss battle. Stash down there, no. Not 100% sure where we're going, but exploration often yields... Ooh, this is new. Giant crab. Giant enemy crab. Ooh, he's tough, too. I haven't actually seen Momo land a blind on any enemies yet. That's kind of unfortunate. With her new bazooka ammo. Hopefully that's something that pops up pretty soon. Alright, so I think this is where I was meant to go. That's cool. Let's see what's around here. Oh, I see a chest over there. I'm already interested in that. Hey, Cosplay Diver, welcome in. How are you doing this evening? I am doing pretty good. Had a nice relaxing day filled with board games today. That's always nice. How about yourself, Diver? How's your weekend going? And do you got any holiday plans? I'd be glad to hear about those if so. And Zero, if you don't mind, could you give Diver there a shout out? I would appreciate that. Not Giant Crab, Shane, we talked about this. GNT Crab stands for Gentleman Crab, of course. Zero, I apologize so deeply for insulting someone that clearly has such class, such character, such style there. My mistake 100% there, Zero. I take it all back. And to the lovely gentleman that only happens by coincidence to be a crab, my respect. Hey Cat Crasher, welcome in as well. How are you doing tonight? Happy Friday, definitely happy Friday. Hope yours is going well so far. Oh, I got attacked just before the chest there. But yes, folks, go. Wow, they look really ugly from the front. Look at these guys. God damn, alright. We're just going to try taking him out, though. As for anyone that hasn't seen Cosplay Diver before, I highly recommend checking him out. Clicking that link and giving him a follow right there. Very upbeat, very energetic, very positive streamer with a cool selection of games. It's the whole package right there. So don't sleep on that, don't skimp. Check out Cosplay Diver and enjoy. Still waiting for these guys to bust out some sort of nuke that makes me regret fighting them. No, I haven't seen them do anything too scary right there. Cosplay, your plans are to work that eve and then just dance that day. Ooh, that sounds fun. Although, don't you work on your feet, Diver? That sounds like that could be pretty rough. So good luck if you do try to do that. Hope everything goes well for you. I am working Christmas Eve and Christmas Day this year, unfortunately. It's a pretty brutal schedule for me. I kind of got screwed over by corporate at my job. But, we're gonna hope everything works out, and I'm gonna stream as much as I can through the holiday. Jerry! Oh god, that's disgusting! Now I have to kill him double later. That is not the kind of crab that should exist in this world. I'm gonna make it my personal mission in this game to eradicate every last one of them. Let's see, Cat Crasher, got my first full pay today, so I feel good. Paid the bills, going to my mom's. I'm gonna see my best friend before that. Alright! Got a full schedule for you, Cat Crasher. Hope all of that turns out well for you. Let's see. Oh man, there's some of my top titles in the PSN say. Yeah, what titles, Drav? I would be curious to hear about those. Oh, Diver, I was just saying, I hope that, I thought you worked on your feet, so I figured doing Just Dance after a full day of work could be pretty rough. But I do hope that it works out for you. Fingers crossed. Like Deadly Premonition, only the best game ever, Zero. The best game ever. Objectively, of course, Zero. Ouch, Drav. Drav. It's okay, Deadly Premonition. He didn't mean it. He didn't mean it. Let's see, working the 26th through the 29th. I want to work as much as I can to get my wish. Is your wish money? Because I think that you'll definitely get your wish if that's the case, Cat Crasher. You work that many hours through those days, you can get some mad cash. Assuming you work at a business that has some decent pay scales, which I hope they do. Alright, here we go. Progress. Yeah, I'm actually getting that board game, Zero, in the next week or two. Looking forward to it. Looks like something's hit the bow. Alright, let's go check that out. You'll be fine. Awesome then, Diver. Then I hope you have a great stream, and I hope you, hope everybody checks you out. I will if I can, certainly. I don't know what I'm going to be... I don't know what I'm going to be working. Like I said, I kind of got screwed over for, as far as work is concerned, but we'll see. It's not technically by the devs, it's by a third-party company. But they did get an official license to do it, and Swery himself actually weighed in and gave his blessing for the game. So, honestly, from what little I've seen, I don't know that it's going to be a spectacular board game, but just to have it as sort of a collectible, because of as big a fan as I am of Deadly Premonition, I think it'll be nice to have. Sounds like the start of every horror movie. I like horror movies, though. Thought I saw something back there, but I couldn't quite get my eyes on it. Maybe this way is the bow, then. I should quick save, too, before we explore around too much here. I'll just go check it out. Be right back. Do we have any other horror movies in chat today? Or at least anybody that's a fan of the wonderful horror deconstruction that is Scream from the 90s? That is such a fun movie if you're a fan of horror movies. Yeah, I'm going to quick save again. It's been a long time since this game has given me a save point. Getting super worried now. Where does the game want me to go? Alright, now we're just making a circle. See if there's some way to get to... Ooh, kinda don't want to fight these guys. Nice! Escape successful! That's why it's so good. It's so conventional you don't expect it. I like that logic, Zero. Oh no, I have to get up here and then walk over here. Uh-oh. What? What is that thing? Oh, jeez. Oh, good, there's more of them. Aw, crap. Doesn't this just beat all? You mean we gotta fight up here? We can't even stand up straight. Let's fall back until we reach the middle of the deck. Should be easier to fight there. Alright. Wait, do we actually have to run here? Use the right directional button to step back. Watch the monsters. If they begin to move, stop and wait for the next opening. Oh, we got a little mini-game before the boss fight. Here they come! Oh no, we didn't make it all the way to the middle, that sucks! See, made the mistake of watching the Scream games with the movies with the girl, seeing it's a monster. What? No, that's not Scream, Drev, that's the parody of Scream. No, I'm talking about the actual Wes Craven movie. Not the parody, holy crap. Definitely not that one, Drev. No, Wes Craven's Scream is one of the most brilliant horror movies ever made, because it plays around with a lot of very cool tropes from horror movies. One Kraken was bad enough, what mad scientist fucked up and cloned it? I don't know, Elena, but if I find him, we'll have a boss battle against that sumbitch right away. For right now, let's get started on taking these guys out. Let's see, where do we want to start? Let's start casting speed on everybody for one thing. Cast it on Ryu, Momo. Let's see, what do you got, Momo? Why don't you cast speed on yourself? And Ryu, cast shield on the whole party. That should be nice. Oops. Oh, wow, that did a lot of damage. Alright, so we're definitely going to need to be in top form to fight these guys. It's kind of scary. It was a deconstruction of the... No, a Scary Movie did a deconstruction. A Scary Movie was a parody of the genre. Whereas Scream was a deconstruction of the genre. It's very different things right there. Alright, Ray, why don't you go ahead and... Since Ray's the fastest one, I often have him on healing duty. So Ray, give a vitamin to Momo. She just barely survived that with a magic pixel right there. No, Zero, we're getting so far off the base with our definitions. Let's see. Momo. Let's see, Momo, why don't you start casting Might on people? That could be nice. I can cast that on Ray in case he's able to attack. Ryu. Cast Shield again, because these guys seem super tough. Alright, there's a vitamin on Momo. She should be, yeah, she's maxed out, that's good. And a Might on Ray raises attack power. That should be good. And a second shield. Should get everybody's defense way up. I like that. Oh, this doesn't look good. Ooh, that actually missed 2 of the party members. I appreciate that, but that hurt pretty bad. Alright, Ray, once again, you're on healing duty. Momo, why don't you cast Might on yourself? And Ryu, let's do one more shield before we actually start digging into these guys. Attacking full bore. New Wolfenstein's already on sale, you say, Drav. I might have to pick that up. I saw someone streaming a little bit of that, and it looked really fun. Challenging, but very fun. So I'll definitely have to look into that. Thank you for letting me know. If anybody has seen any games in the Steam sale or the PSN sale or anything that they particularly liked that look really cool, feel free to share it in chat. Oh no, confused. That is what we don't need right now. Alright, didn't land. That's good. That's good. Alright. So I think it's, almost time. Actually, Ray, why don't you see if you can land a pilfer on these guys before you start attacking all out. Momo, what have you got? Anything interesting? Nothing spectacular. So Momo, I'm just gonna have you shoot him this round. And Ryu, I think it's time to change. Still got a good amount of AP. So these guys are water. I'm going to assume they're weak against lightning, so let's make ourselves a lightning dragon. Thunder. Let's use Gross to enhance the thunder ability. And let's try... Force. We've never actually tried Force before, so that might actually give us a new form. Maybe Krakens are weak against dragons? Let's hope so, Elena. Fingers crossed. Zero, your new headphones are so comfortable that I can use my beanie plus glasses without pain for long hours. Oh no, yeah, I hate headphones with small cups. You gotta get comfortable ones. That is number one. Number one most important thing. Zero, I think it's just sad that people are talking about a sale right there and you're saying, oh no, that's terrible. How dare they put it on sale? Sales are good, Zero. Sales are wonderful. Or maybe that's just me. Warrior form. Alright, let's see what this is. Oh, hey! It's a dragon-human hybrid right there. That's kind of badass. Pretty tough, too. Alright, so Ray... Go ahead and try and pilfer again. Go for the other one? Maybe? Ryu? Why don't you Thunderclaw one of these guys? And Momo, just to make sure, because I don't know if they share buffs, so I'm going to have her cast Might on Ryu. See if we can get him doing even more damage. I couldn't steal anything. I think I'm going to stop trying to steal, and we're just going to take these guys on. Holy crap, almost 1,000 damage. Yeah, I think Thunder was the right element to choose here, so hell yes. We're launching the counteroffensive, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, 1,400 damage. Alright, he's not going to be able to stay in this form forever, but still. Let's buff this up even more. Ray, why don't you go ahead and go Were-Tiger. Ryu, another Thunderclaw, and Momo. Let's see. Momo's just going to attack this turn, and then next turn she'll get on to work on focusing Ray. Gotta love that transformation sequence. So badass! Yes! Wow! Wow, alright, so we built some good buffs right here. I think we're gonna be okay in this fight. We probably didn't even need to go Were-Tiger here, actually. But that's fine. A Thunderclaw and Momo, just to be safe. Momo, why don't you use Influence? Make sure that Ray stays on task here. Nice! Oh my god, we beat these guys so fast. I'm pleased with that. 3,000 XP. Ryu's level 28, another 7 AP. Momo's level 25. Oh, that's awesome. Alright, well, quick save after having taken down a boss. Oh yeah, Zero, I do the same thing. I very rarely buy a game when it's not on sale. And I don't have the money to spend most times. Finally, after several days' travel, the ship completed its crossing of the ocean. Heck yes! Zero! Well, you know, if you're preferential with your papayas, that's fine. I can respect that. And brought them to a place heretofore unknown to them. Yes, the new continent. We found it. Let's check this place out with its sweet new music. We finally made it. Doesn't look too much different from our side, does it? Who knows? Maybe there's monsters here the size of the black ship. Let's hope not, right? At any rate, we're in a new world now. We'd all best keep on our toes. No, Pekko, get the hell out of the party. I see you there. Don't try and pull those shenanigans. Zero. The problem of price disparity between countries. I can understand that. I was reading a story about the northernmost town in Alaska and the supermarket they have there. And they were saying that a quarter of a watermelon there is like $35 because of the difficulty in shipping there. Drav, you say Final Fantasy 15 is on sale. I might have to look into that. That is a game I've been very interested in. Oh, hey, there's people here. Hey, dude. You're not from around here, are you? No, I am definitely not. I am from far across the ocean. From mysterious lands. This is where we get our machine scrap. Where does it come from? I don't know. Wait, they don't know where the machines come from either? We just found another junk town on the other side of the ocean? Oh, that is weird. What does that mean? Goat MMO Simulator? That is a funny game, Trev. I would recommend that for $2, definitely. Looks like the automated ship's back. Did you come here on it? Yes, we did. So eager to see what's over here. It's a mechanical soldier. But it doesn't look threatening, that's good. Huh, another robot work. It looks like he's working on the antenna right there. That's interesting. Start checking some of these buildings right here. You came looking for God? I wouldn't know anything about that. Sorry, didn't mean to get all religious on there, dude. I'll just be on my way. Bananas are everywhere, kind of like potatoes. Potatoes are like the best vegetable of all time. I know they're technically a starch, if you want to be technical, and I know I usually do. But I love potatoes so much. Pretty much any preparation you do with potatoes, I will love. They're so versatile. You want to rest? Go ahead. 200 Zenny a night, that's highway robbery. But unfortunately, I don't know what's coming up, so we're gonna have to. Just to be safe. We got plenty of money, so it's not too much of a hardship. And we'll get to finally do an actual save here, too. That'll be nice. It has been a long time since we got to save. I think the last time we saved was before we even stepped foot on the black ship. Definitely been a while. But we're good. We are saved. We are safe. Let's see, can I look at any of this stuff? Are there any goodies in any of these? No. Anybody in chat that's also a fan of potato, feel free to let me know what your favorite potato dish is. Your favorite potato preparation, if you have one. Always eager to hear what other people's favorite foods are out there. Oh, this one. Alright, that's weird. I said a thing to the dude, and I don't know if he liked it. Chips and gravy. I was never so much a gravy person myself, Smile, but I can respect that. That guy's just keyboard smashing there, Smile, is all he's doing. You got a cat walking over his keyboard or something. Fun fact, you can mix mashed potatoes inside a chocolate cake and sell it for full price while saving money on the ingredients, increasing the profitability. That's monstrous, Zero. Don't do that. It's terrible. Don't scam people on chocolate cake. Chocolate cake, of all things. We call this town Kombinat. I hear there's nothing but scrap and desert around us. Oh, that sounds terrible. That sounds like exactly a thing I didn't want to find here. The traditional Aussie food. I don't know too much about Aussie cuisine, so that's pretty cool. Thank you for letting me know there. Oh, the whole Trine trilogy for $10. That's a pretty good deal there, Jav. I'd recommend that as well. Although I only played the first one. Oh, here we go. We found our shop. Let's see what they got here. Ooh, wow. 14,000 for this new sword. But it's a pretty good jump up in attack power. There's 10,000 to increase Momo's attack power by almost 60. That's insane. That is absolutely out of this world here. Some really good armor too, my god. Oh, the spiked gauntlets actually raise attack power too. My god, that's amazing. Alright, we can only afford one of those, though. Who do I want to put it on? Let's put that on Momo, because that actually raises her speed, too, so that's good all around. I think that should be nice. Until we can afford something else, anyway. And we'll sell these flame talons. We'll hang on to the sleep shells for right now. Get rid of the flame chrism though. I don't think that's going to be doing good with that tiny attack power. And we can probably sell all this now that I'm thinking about it. No, we need the money more than we need backup weapons. There we go. That'll get us a little bit extra. And sell this buckler as well for a little bit extra cash. Oops. I backed all the way out of there. Brazil sounds like a terrible country, Zero. Cakes full of mashed potatoes. Well, I never. Oh, that Singe's frock right there raises intelligence. Holy, there's some really good stuff for Momo here. But I think we're gonna want some more spiked gauntlets before anything else. So, let's get some spiked gauntlets for Ray, since he needs a little bit extra defense as well. And I think after that we're not going to have enough money to buy anything else, but I'll try selling his steel gauntlets. Nope, that pretty much wiped us out. Wow. Sporting event food? Sporting event food here is mostly hot dogs and popcorn, I think. Leaving celery submerged in water to make them heavy before selling. Oh, that's terrible. That sounds a little bit, that sounds like something I could see more often. I believe I have a physical copy of Twilight of the Spirit Strab, but thank you for pointing it out. That is a fun game. If anybody else is interested in a fun, sort of actionist RPG there, That might be something to check out. I do like my potatoes, Zero, but if you sell me a chocolate cake, I'm kind of expecting to have a chocolate cake. You know what I'm saying? Don't screw me over like that. Stock up on some more healing herbs since they're nice and cheap. Vitamins, we just need 2 of those, and we're back where I want to be. That's basically it. Well, alright, so we get to save our money. That's good. I didn't want to waste too much right here. We could get around it, and we don't have to, so that is we're good. It's fine now. Why? Because I am here. Hey there, Lightcore. Welcome in. Long time no see. In here, anyway. How have you been doing? Hope everything has been well with you. Hope you've had a good week. Hope you got a good holiday coming up. If at all possible. Alright, let's save one more time before we leave town. And then we'll see what there is outside. They said something about wasteland deserts outside of town. I'm not a big fan of that, but we'll see. We'll see. We got some good gear here at least, so if there is terrible monsters all over outside of town, hopefully we'll be able to survive them. About 34 hours into the game. That's kind of intense. Everybody still here? We still good? For some reason my monitor's just reset. I'm gonna hang around for a second and make sure that stream didn't drop there. I don't think it did. But I have no idea why my screen's just reset there. That was weird. The power cords might be a little loose in the surge protector. I'll have to check that out later. Let's see, work's been busy, but my staycation starts at the end of today. Ooh, nice! Hope we have a nice, relaxing staycation. Still good there, Zero? Alright, just my monitors then. Weird. Alright, thanks for letting me know, guys. All the people over on this side. They're like zombies or something. No spunk in them at all. They're like machines. Coincidence? I don't know. Doesn't this just beat all? Who knows what'll happen next, huh? Scared? Who, me? Ha! I'm here because I want to be. Always having an internal conversation right here. I could have just stayed on the other side, you know? I was happy just being a highwayman, yeah? Okay, so maybe I'm a little nervous. Who'd ever think we'd go off somewhere where no one has gone before, looking for God, sheesh. And what's up with this brood stuff, anyway? The extinct brood, the god of the Urkhans. We're searching for an answer to a mystery that could change the world. If I had stayed in Windia, I would never have experienced any of this. Oh hey, we're getting to hear everybody's internal thoughts. This is kind of a cool sequence right here. But I bet everyone back home at the castle, especially my mother, they must all be worried about me. But being here is better than just being a princess, isn't it? Maybe I'm just being selfish. What's most important for you is what you want for yourself. A little bit of inner doubt there, too. Think about how amazing it is. We may be able to figure out where all the machines we use come from. I wonder what my dad would say if he were here. Every engineer dreams about solving the mystery of the machines. And I'm going to do my best to see that it's me who finally solves the puzzle. We don't have much to go on, but I'm sure that the power Dace gave us will show us the way again. We're going to have to hope we don't have anything else to go on. Tomorrow's another big day, eh, Ryu? Everyone does, Zero. Part of the human condition. Human and were-tiger, I assume. Seems like it's part of the were-tiger experience as well. Alright, the Lost Shore area is what they're calling this. Let's explore around a little bit and see what we can find. There's an area over here called the Steel Grave. This just gets me back into town, looks like. Actually, this isn't town. This is just sort of a big empty area. That's weird. A new fishing spot right here. What else we got over here? Any secrets? Secrets. Gotta look for those before we go too far. Oh, there's another fairy ring over here. Let's see how the fairies are doing. Neo was an okay game at most. If nothing else, Zero, I enjoyed watching it. And on that note, while I'm thinking about it, Zero, why don't you give yourself a shout out in chat? Let everyone know about another wonderful streamer, since I've been shouting out everybody else today. 3 fairies born, excellent. Let's go ahead and allocate them and see how the rest of the village is looking at this point. Alright, so 1 new building as well. I don't know if we got any new jobs. Alright, so what's the population up to right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19, 20 fairies, alright. So, I'm gonna want... No, we're actually good for hunters, I think. So... Let's see what we can set this hut to. We'll probably want to set this to another... I want to set this to another shop so we can get some different items. This is a little silly, but hold on just a second, chat. I'm going to run in the other room and grab my pen and paper with my notes on where fairies need to go before we do this, just to make sure I'm not messing anything up. I'll be right back. Alright, my apologies. I usually keep a pen and paper next to the computer to make notes here, but we were playing a mystery board game today, so I took it in there to take notes on that. Pen and paper, we're living in the digital age now, but I love pen and paper. Maybe I'm in his tablet. No, actual little notebook here. I already have all the notes written down for what the fairies do, so it's just handy to have right there. Alright, so, I'll grab my controller again. So let's see, what do we already have set here? This is a weapon merchant. So, let's set this to be a... handyman, maybe? Speed? I don't really know what any of these categories mean. Let's see. The dark blue is what makes good merchants, so... Alpha right here looks like he'd be a good merchant, so let's go ahead and set him right there. And... I guess the other two can probably sit idle. I don't know that really you need any other ones. What do we got here? This one is developing culture. Do we have any good scholars? Pooch is a pretty good scholar. We'll put him in there. Or her. I'm not actually sure. Oh no, Shayna's game is really living in the Stone Age. I kind of am sometimes, Lightcore. It's true. It's true. And... Wink's a decent builder, so let's go ahead and set them to building. Alright, good deal. Now let's check how everything's looking around here. Check out the weapon shop first of all. Nothing but the best, they say. I'll be the judge of that. Wow, this is really bad gear for the most part, except this Laurel right here, which is actually better headgear for Momo of all things. Only one better. And a Royal Dagger, which is also not better. Alright. Still, I'll take the Laurel. Actually, no, that's only one defense. I don't care about one defense, especially not for 1800. Let's see what the other shop is up here. Oh, this is the gift shop. You got a protein. Alright, I'll take that. And this is the inn, I assume. Oh, alright, you're checking it out, Zero. Alright, let me know if you see anything that you want to pick up in there. Always good to see what games people are getting. I try and keep on top of new releases, but you know, sometimes it's difficult. Alright, so this is the new shop, the Handyman shop, and right now all I've got is berries. Literally the weakest healing item in the game, so... But the shops usually get better over time, so we'll give them some space to grow before we judge too harshly. Oh wow, they actually got a little space cleared up here too. So yeah, I think they've almost got the whole area cleared if that's the case. Won't be too long before we get to see what this place is completed. Got 0, congratulations. Alright. And what else is there to see around here? There's a question mark in here. I'm going to quick save before we head in there, just in case that's something super dangerous, but question marks usually have goodies. Yes, Drev actually pointed me to There Are Billions. I've been keeping an eye on that. I tend to avoid early access games, but that one I definitely want to at least look into. And I see you back here, Chrism. Ryu hears the voice of the brood sealed in the Chrism. You found the trance gene. What on earth is that? It's under abilities, I think I can check that out. Actually, that one's got a mystery description as well. That's weird. My feeling exactly. Oh, it looks like there's actually another Yggdrasil tree here. That's unusual. I thought there was only one of those. Maybe they're connected somehow? I don't know. Alright, so it looks like the only place we have to go in this new continent right now is this area over here called the Steel Grave. Let's check that out. And see what there is to see here, I guess. Looks like definitely another junkyard area. Just like a junk beach. Oh, wow. Those are unicorn bird head things. Didn't expect to see anything like that, but okay. See how tough these guys are. Not terribly. Not alright, so they're not too much of a threat, it doesn't look like. Good to know. Might actually be able to take these guys out in one round here. Nice! Alright, good deal. Keep moving then. Place looks like another big place. Explore around a little bit, see if there's any treasures, but otherwise, I think we just need to get through this place. I'm guessing we just need to get from one side to the other. Multi-bot! Alright, these guys look a bit more dangerous. So let's see. Oh, that's only 1 damage right there. Oh, and they did 20 damage in return. Alright, that's not good. Wow, alright, can't even take him out with a Ryu crit. That's real bad. Ray, you got lightning abilities, don't you? Try jolting these guys, see if that does anything different. Picks up the band hammer. No, don't pick up the band hammer. It's fine. It's fine. No band hammering needed. So these guys definitely seem like they're weaker against magic, but I'm still not sure how tough these guys are. There's one of them down at least, but that's probably partially due to... ouch. Probably due to Ryu's crit on him. Well, it looks like maybe Momo's doing a little bit better damage now. Still, I'm not going to be one to fighting these guys often if I can avoid it. Oh yeah, absolutely zero. Moderating from phone is terrible. I'm a slow typer on the best of days. So trying to moderate in a hurry can be very frustrating. And honestly, all across Twitch, moderating has been a little bit more frustrating lately because we used to have mods from BTTV and FFZ that gave us buttons we could use to quickly time out people and ban them. But now they're currently busted, so I'm having to type in all of the commands out fully, and that takes more time than it used to, and that's kind of frustrating. But especially sometimes when people post spoilers and things, you want to be able to ban or time out in a hurry so that the streamer doesn't see them, and right now it's challenging. So I'm hoping the fine people at FFZ and BTTV will be able to get those repaired soon. Not just for me, but for all the mods across the site that really rely on those as tools. We shall see, certainly. Crying out with the mod cards again. Just you said, I don't want to use a third-party program. Right now, when I'm streaming at least, I just use... when I'm streaming, I use the built-in Twitch dashboard. When I'm watching, I just use built-in Twitch chat. I do a lot of watching at work, so I'm not sure how practical it would actually be to use Chatty there. I mean, I've heard nothing but good things about Chatty, certainly. But, click name, click ban, done. Well, once they bring the mod cards back, it'll probably be like that. And I don't think that'll be too long from now, Lightcore. I wouldn't be surprised if that happens sometimes in January. Holy crap! What the hell? That dude had an attack called Disembowel that reduced Ray to 1 HP. Not cool. Not cool at all, man. Momo, if you could heal him up, that'd be super cool. And Ryu just see about finishing this guy off. Oh, he's dead good. So they're not too tough, but that disembowel. Holy crap! Alright, Ray leveled up. Good, he might actually be able to one-shot some more enemies now. Let's get him healed. First thing. 1 HP. Lame. No more disembowel, please. I don't think this is where I want to be either. Looks like it just loops around to where I was. Oh, there's actually a keyboard shortcut to it for it too. That sounds handy. That really does. Ah, that multi-bot again. This is a lot of enemies. Let's just see if we can run from these guys. No, we cannot! No disembowel, at least. That's comforting. Alright, let's bolt before they get any ideas. That's cool, but I don't know how often I'd actually need a log. I don't think it's really come up all that often. Let's see what's in here. Busted door, unfortunately. Control panel I can't access? Huh. Doesn't actually look like there's anything down here. That's weird. I'll see if Momo can do anything to that door before we take off, because she does have a bazooka. I wonder what that timed blow actually does. Oh, wow. Actually cut his HP down to almost nothing. That's a weird attack right there. See if we can finish him off before they get any more of those off. He does, I appreciate. I know it's bugging in all kindness. Whew, some enemies with scary abilities here. Overall, the enemies aren't that tough, but they have some abilities that are just absolutely frightening. Alright, so just out of curiosity, can Momo do anything about this? Yes, she can! Hell yes, that's one way to open a door. Who needs keys? Let's see what's in here. Good thing I brought Momo anyway. Apparently I wouldn't be able to get in here. Spanner! What does that do? Surely that's not a weapon. That'd be a little silly. Is it? Don't see it. Oh, it's a new fishing rod. Ooh. Awesome. I'll have to try that out next time I get an opportunity to go fishing, which I kind of am getting the urge to do. The control room doesn't look like I can interact with anything, so maybe the chest was the only thing in here. Interesting. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the game so far? What's your favorite thing? What's your least favorite thing? Well, I'm absolutely in love with the art in this game, Zero. I think all the sprites are adorable. I really do like the music, and the sound design overall is very good. The storyline is interesting where it is. But that brings me to problem number one, and that's that the overall storyline in this game seems to go in fits and starts. There's a lot of bits to the main storyline that are very obvious distractions, like that whole subplot about cooking. That didn't really have anything to do with dragons, or God, or the Brood War. That was clearly just something to basically just spread out the time, and I'm not a big fan of that. Obviously, as everyone's commented, the encounter rate in this game is pretty high, which has been annoying in some parts, but overall I do like the combat, so I don't mind that too much. Yeah, overall, I would give this game a good rating. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Alright, so we've got a killer plant called Audrey. Haha, thank you, Breath of Fire translators. She doesn't look too tough, but she causes blind. That's never a good thing. I think it's still worth our while to try and finish this guy off, but these multibots are really tough. And that reprisal too, that's not going to be good. I need to figure out how to tell when they're not defending and just throwing reprisals left and right. Alright, Ray, you're going to need to heal yourself up, buddy. Just hit yourself with a healing herb there. So yeah, overall this game is very good. I've been told it's one of the classics of the RPG genre, and I'm liking it a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing where it goes. I'm looking forward to more interesting boss encounters and whatnot. So we'll see what the game holds for me coming up. I know I always ask, but I honestly do mean it. I honestly am curious. How are all of you enjoying the game so far? Are you enjoying watching it? Are you having fun seeing all that the game offers? I hope so. Like I said, we're definitely over the center point as far as this game. I don't know how much precisely we have left, but I guess we'll get a better view of it once we see how much there is to see on this continent, I think. That'll probably make a little bit more sense. Very chill to watch. That's a very high compliment right there, Zero. I'm glad. I think I'm actually going to have to start using some skills against these guys. They're just way too tough to fight on their own. I mean, I'd like to avoid fighting him whenever possible, but, you know, what are you gonna do? Luckily, we still got plenty of healing herbs here. Should keep us going. Ray, since they're kind of being terrible anyway, why don't you go ahead and just try stealing from them. Momo, what do you got as far as debuffs? She doesn't really have anything in the way of debuffs, unfortunately. No, I don't think anything really worth casting on them, really. I wonder what Identify tells about these guys. I don't remember if it has anything interesting as far as weaknesses. We'll see. Ah, that reprisal. Like Corey, you're just happy to see an RPG published by Capcom? I'm enjoying it too. But we don't actually know about any items that these guys have. I assume they haven't dropped any yet. Interesting. Ah, these guys are just no fun to fight with those reprisals. And these thunderclaps too. Wow, that does so much damage. But Ray, you gotta focus on healing yourself up first. I'm just gonna have to run from these guys whenever I see them. It's just not worth it to fight them. Let's see if we can finish him off with one good round. Kind of depends on how many times we miss with the blind. Unfortunately, blind is a bad combo with these bots because of that reprisal. Even if we don't actually land the hit, they still get the reprisal. Makes them pretty irritating to fight. Look at how many resources we're using just to fight these guys. No, definitely not worth it to fight them. Have you tried out Vermintide? Yes, I actually played Vermintide with another streamer a couple months back. I enjoyed it a lot. I actually ended up picking up a bunch of the expansions after playing that one night because it definitely seems like something I'd like to play more often. I haven't gotten to play it in a while, but I'm hoping to be able to get back to it sometime soon. Anybody else in the chat have played Vermintide? Have any thoughts about them? I hope so. I hope you enjoyed it if you played it, and if you haven't, take a look. If you like Left 4 Dead, you might like Vermintide. It feels like sort of a riff on Left 4 Dead, definitely, but it's got some sophistication I feel that maybe Left 4 Dead might have been missing. I've never used Charm before, but it was free. We'll give it a shot, see if it works. We didn't get an item, no, but at least that terrible battle is finally over. Go ahead and heal up, and then let's get the heck out of here. That should be good for right now. Get moving! Get out of this freaking junkyard! Oh, it's just a chest over here. UV glasses! I'm guessing that's a helmet? Probably? Let's see what those are. Protects versus blindness. Ooh. I like that. Let's see. Ray. You might actually want those. Yeah, there we go. That should, because Ryu hits the hardest, but he's also resistant to negative conditions. I don't think I have to worry about as much about him. And Momo actually hits harder than Ray right now, but Momo also has a pretty decently high miss percentage, so I'm not sure it would be as efficient on her. So I guess we have to try going back the other way, and maybe I missed something over there. I feel like I must have. What else is there to see over here? I think we can probably take out an Audrey. They didn't seem too tough. Oh yeah, they're not too tough. Oh shoot, I should make sure they're still in attack formation. For some reason, every once in a while, the group seems to drop out of attack formation, and we've been running attack for most of the game, and it's been just getting us fantastic dividends, so I don't want to stop doing that anytime soon. Zero cool, just like in Hackers? Yeah, see, we're not in attack formation again. Why do we keep getting knocked out of that? It's kind of annoying. Oh, hey, we haven't been over here. Oh, yeah, we have been over here. Guess let's go back into that little control room and see if we missed anything in there. A Shane exclusive? Where? I like exclusives. Oh, I don't want to fight this guy. Or Chetty isn't. No, that's one of Zero's emotes right there. The one with the glasses. It's his tier 2, I think, or tier 3? Yeah, the love one is just a tier 1. Is there anything else to see in here? Search the chest. Can't search the control panels. Can't look at the chairs. Nice! I love the one-shot kill crits. I love those. Just Zero. Sorry. I meant Zero Love is the stupendous, amazing thing you can unlock for the low, low price of getting into the ground floor of Tier 1. But if somehow you are willing to enter the realm of the gods above, soar to heights never before imagined by mankind, otherwise known as Tier 2 and Tier 3, you can achieve extra emotes. Is that a little better, Zero? I think that feels like a bit of a better pitch. And 3 robots right there. I definitely did not want... Oh, I can just walk up here. Holy crap. I didn't think I could just walk right up this slope. My bad. Hey, Defective, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope you've had a good week and you have a good holiday coming up. Zero, could you give Defective there a shout out? I would appreciate that. How could you think of these up on the fly? I don't know, Zero. It's a gift. It's a gift. But I do like joking around, and I'm glad when anyone appreciates the jokes I make. So, hey, anyone that hasn't seen Defective right here before, I've been watching her recently. Correct me if I'm wrong, Defective, but you've been working your way through the Suikoden series. And you're on 5, I think, right now? I believe so, and I was watching her the other day. Now, this might make you a little angry. Everybody put their pitchforks and torches down. I've never actually played a Suikoden game before, so for me, seeing somebody else play a Suikoden was fantastic. Was really enjoying watching that. So you guys, I know we've got some retro game fans in here too. You might enjoy checking that out as well. So I would highly recommend clicking that link right there, giving her a follow, and checking her out next time she is streaming. You're on 5, which is better than 4. I think when I was watching you stream last time, Defective, you were talking about your tier list as far as Suikoden goes. Like I said, I've never played them. I've heard good things about Suikoden 3, I think. The only ones I own are I've got a physical copy of 3 and I've got a digital copy of 4. So those are the only ones I have access to, but I've heard such good things about the series. I remember when I was in high school, I had a friend that was just obsessed with the early Suikoden games. I don't remember if it was 1 or 2, but they really loved them. I mean, take a look at this place. Practically a ghost town. I don't know about you. God must have some interesting tastes. I want to live in a place like this. It's true. This place is kind of a dump so far. He's the only green thing around here. Yeah, it is. You notice there's not even any grass outside where you're camping right there, so that's kind of scary. Yeah, don't worry about that, Zero. I am the grand master of reading names wrong in chat. I've seen some people that in my feed that I have off on the side of my screen, it doesn't capitalize usernames, and if I try and read them over there, I'm almost 100% guaranteed to botch how they're pronounced. So you put the machines on the black ship and send them over the sea. So who makes the machines in the first place? That's what I'm wondering. But Zero, I already have the Sexy Brutal on Steam, so I'm good. And that's actually on the the list of games to be played too, because that game looks amazing. If anybody hasn't seen Sexy Brutal, it's a weird sort of puzzle game involving time travel and stealth elements. All kinds of strange stuff in there. I'd at least look into it, check out the trailer, see if it's maybe your cup of tea. I just know we're getting closer, Ryu. I hope so. All we can do for now is hope we come to the right place. Yeah, that's the long and short of it, Gar. And let us get a rest after the beating we took in that junkyard. And then we'll save up too and see what this new area has to offer us, if there's anything cool out here. But yeah, I actually saw a little bit of Clara playing that game too, because I was a little unsure if it was going to be my cup of tea either. But it looks very challenging, I'll tell you that much, Zero, but I'd definitely like to try it out, get a little bit further. I think that would be one of those streams where we'd have a little bit more chat interaction. I'd ask for chat help solving puzzles. We can all work through it together, just like we do with adventure games here. I'd enjoy that a lot. Alright, what do we got over here? We've got a colony. We'll want to check that out. And what else have we got over here? Oh, no, so we can just walk right through Steel Grave, but that's about all there is to see over here, is just this colony place. So let's check this out, see what's going on over here. Mid being one of the popular positions in League of Legends and most MOBAs as well. Oh wow, this place is abandoned, but what's that? Is that a radar dish? What in the hell? Maybe if we take a closer look, we can figure it out? I guess so. A radar dish? They are League of Legends players that are known for playing the position mid defective. I think that was the joke they were getting there. I actually wondered what the mid in your name stood for. That would have been my first guess, would have been a MOBA term. But if it's something else, I'd love to hear. I always like hearing the origins of people's names. Stands for nothing! Just like me! I just thought it sounded cool there. Alright, fair enough. Nothing wrong with that. Picking usernames is so difficult. That's why I tend to reuse names so often when I play video games, because I don't know about you folks, but I'm terrible at naming characters and picking usernames. Oh yeah, like Day 9, that's a good example there. Now my username on here, Shane Is Games, took me about 10 minutes to come up with, and I was mainly looking for something that didn't get any hits on Google, so I could make sure it was mine and only mine. And as I've said before, Shane is my name, because I figured if I was to put some sort of just, you know, internet-ish username, if I was to name myself XX Suicidal Assassin or something like that, I know, me being me, it would take about 10 minutes on stream before I just referred to myself as Shane anyway, because I can't keep that straight in my head. So I'm like, why don't I just cut to the chase and call myself Shane anyway? Just save everybody some time. And it's worked well. I like my name anyway. I think Shane's a pretty cool name. I didn't always like it. When I was a kid, the fact that it is a rare name kind of threw me for a loop. I thought it was maybe a bad thing that it was a rare name, but the uniqueness of it I really came to appreciate later in life. That's usually my default whenever I'm trying to think of a silly username. There's Zero. I'm glad you appreciate. So it's worked well for me. If you're curious where the games part of my username came from, it's because originally I wasn't sure if I wanted to be broadcasting primarily on Twitch or YouTube. And of course on YouTube, You know, putting the games after your name would identify you as a game streamer. You know, simple, easy. Whereas on Twitch, you really don't need it there. And since I ended up on Twitch, it's a little superfluous. But what are you gonna do? What was that item I just picked up? Deep Diver. Oh, different type of lure. I suppose that makes sense, considering the name. So yeah, that's the story of my username right there. If anybody else is willing to tell their stories, I always like hearing those. More Chrism, yes! Ryu hears the voice of the brood sealed in the Chrism. The failure gene? I'm sorry, that doesn't sound like a gene I want. Why would I want to make a failure dragon? Unknown! Thanks for that, game. Okay. The failure gene, ladies and gentlemen. For when you want to make a dragon, but you just can't put in the effort for it. For when you're willing to half-ass your dragon transformations. Alright, there we go. 0. Terrible. Ooh, actually got some new armor from that enemy. I'm not sure I've ever seen an enemy drop armor before. Is it any good? It's actually awful. Raises my speed a bit, but it drops my defense a whole bunch, so no thank you there. I did definitely do the is on purpose, because I'm a big fan of English. I almost got an English minor when I was in college, but I switched away from it. But, so yeah, the is part is an intentional not a misspelling exactly, but it's a misused term, because I thought it was funny. So yeah, that part's true, I like core. Glad you picked up on that, I'd forgotten about that bit. I wasn't specifically... Ooh, this is a magic user. See if we can take him out before he busts out anything too nasty. It wasn't specifically like meant to be, you know, in reference to any specific language, but yeah, that's this kind of idea right there. Just as a guy that's a big English nerd, just having the wrong word be used in his username just is funny to me. That's the kind of nerd I am, I suppose. Heal up a little bit right there. See if there's anything down this way. It doesn't look like it, but we can jump down here. I'll check inside the door before we do that, though. Turn off PS4 without eyeing or buying anything. Success! Congratulations, Zero. Achievement unlocked. Resisted temptation. I've still got to check out the PSN sale myself, but as primarily a PC gamer, I don't know that I'll be going too deep into that. Also, I should mention, I really love the color blue on these enemies right here. It's really beautiful. Like, it almost looks metallic, kinda. Forgot about the PSN sale. Oh no, defective, I'm so sorry. I hope we didn't lead you into temptation, if that's not a thing you're looking to do. What if you're looking for sweet console sales? I hope they got some good ones for you. Need to heal up again. Those guys actually hit pretty hard. If you ever decide to change your name, try picking something that sounds like a sentence fragment. That'll confuse a lot of people. My entire username will just be a dangling participle. A blow some minds right there. Not in a good way, but it's something. Alright, so this is someplace new. We'll see what they got over here. This place is a bit of a maze, it looks like. But I'm kind of going around the back way, trying to see if I can find any treasures. Oh no, not Venom Breath! Oh, I hate poison in this game. Alright, it's okay, we've got plenty of antidotes. Shouldn't be a big deal. Let's see, I think I might look and try not to buy since I bought games from the Steam sale. Alright, yeah, that's what I've done so far, is stuck to the Steam sale. Did you get anything interesting in the Steam sale? I mentioned I bought a few things. I don't remember everything that I bought, but I know I bought Thief 1 and Thief 2, the old Thief games. Because I had the third old Thief game, but I haven't actually I've never actually tried it out. Whoa! That spooked me a little bit. I'm fine. I'm fine. I saw the window down there. I wasn't really expecting it to break on me. Sorry for the jump scare. And also sorry for whoever hung that nice skylight right there. Alright, let's see what we got in here. This looks like there's a lot of complicated writing. Maybe Momo would be able to understand it. Momo, help. Activating portal drive? Activation key. I'm not really sure. But it looks like we need some kind of key? Can't do anything without it, so let's look for that first. Alright, so we don't need to mess with this machine first. We need to find some sort of portal activation key, it sounds like. Interesting. Let's see, you got the Resident Evil games, Legend of Hero games. Oh, good picks, good picks. If you ever stream those, I would be very interested to watch those. Ah yes, good site there, Lycor. Is there any deal? So even if something's on sale, it's a good way to check and see if somebody else has it on sale for better. Good call right there. It's useful when you're looking to buy something on sale, but it's also useful if you want to buy something new to see if anybody out there might have it for sale before you spend any money on it. I use it basically whenever I remember exists, which is not as often as I would like. Planning too early next year, excellent. I hope you end up enjoying them if you haven't tried them before. I've played and beaten the first 3 Resident Evil games. I played 4 but didn't beat it because I hated Ashley. I played and beat 5. I didn't play any of 6 because I heard it was terrible. And 7 I will go out on a limb and say is possibly one of the best horror games of the last decade. Which is unexpected, but I'm happy about it. Ooh, you've only played the modern ones. Well, I really hope you do enjoy the old ones, if those are the ones you get. They're definitely very different. So they're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. Certainly the tech controls haven't aged spectacularly. But if you're a fan of retro games, there is some fun to be had there. Relearn Restore, excellent. But, yeah, the more poison, let's deal with that real quick. Can't have Momo running around poisoned. That's bad. Still doing pretty good on supplies, though. That's good. What is over here? Oh, I can actually get up to the satellite dish here. Can't interact with it directly, though. It looks like some kind of machine. Maybe it has something to do with the room below? Ah, probably. Alright, so let's... Did we already pop in there? Did we come out of there? I don't remember. I think we might have came out of there. Let's see. Oh, you've only ever watched them play. Alright, fair enough. Oh, thank goodness that missed. Seriously, there should not be enemies in this game that have a move called Disembowel. It just automatically drops you to 1 HP. Not cool, dudes. Not cool. Oh, boy. Alright, let's heal up again. Disembowel move, it's miserable. And luckily, we've got just tons and tons of healing herbs. Oh, hey, it's another one of the portals. It looks like the same device that was in the basement of Windia Castle. My thoughts exactly. So, if we use this, looks like we can go anywhere we want. Oh, we won't even need the boat after that. And I'm assuming that's the portal key as well. So if this is a portal, and that's the portal key, then I'm guessing what we need to do next is head back downstairs. and get that machine running, and maybe that'll turn the portal on so we can actually use it and get back to the main continent. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Let's see if we can get that pulled off. That doesn't explain where we need to go from here on this continent, but still having the ability to go back would be a very good thing. So we can check in with everybody's masters, since everyone's gotten a level or two tonight. Where was that room again? I already lost track of it. Already got lost. That didn't take long. Over this way, I think? No, this is just a way to drop down. So I've never finished any Resident Evil game, but my favorite is still Code Veronica, as you discover the history of the people that founded Umbrella Corp. I did really appreciate that. There's some elements of the gameplay in Code Veronica I wasn't a huge fan of late core. But definitely as I should say a former Resident Evil lore nerd, that was a very nice feature. Alright, let's see if I can remember. Alright, there's where we fell before, so that's the room right there, but how do we get back into it? See if there's a shortcut over there to get back to it. I'm not sure what I would recommend. Like, I'm glad no one's asking me what a good first Resident Evil game would be, because that's so tough. For anybody that doesn't know too much about Resident Evil, there's essentially 3 eras of Resident Evil games. The first era is 1, 2, 3, and Code Veronica. The second era is 4, 5, and 6. And Resident Evil 7 has started a brand new era, and remains to be seen where that's going to go. And by eras, I'm referring mostly to gameplay elements, because all 3 of them have, all 3 eras have very distinct gameplay. Era 1 is focused more on survival horror, with severely limited resources, and some very well done scares, I think. Era 2 is more third-person action, lots more running and gunning, which is very different, but not necessarily bad automatically. And then Era 3 appears so far to be more pure horror, from what I've seen so far. But again, it's only one game, so it remains to be seen if they want to stick to that style, or if they want to do something else from where they've got right here. We'll see. Not a fan of that timed blow. I suppose I could probably learn it, but since it appears to actually damage whoever uses it, probably isn't an ability I'd ever use. Alright, heal him up after getting hit by a bird. Not a fan of that. And maybe this is where I'm looking to go? Yes, here we go. Alright, Momo, you are up again. Activating portal drive. Oh, she's just saying the same thing as she was saying before. Oh, here we go. Insert key. Yes, please. There we go. It's working. Now, let's see. Activate the portal. Line the reflectors to aim the lasers into the fuse. Oh, it's a reflector puzzle. Okay. That must be where the laser comes out. Then we use these reflectors, which are like mirrors, to reflect the beam. I do love myself a good reflector puzzle. So it hits that fuse thing there. Got it? My guess, this portal drive referred to here, is the machine we found, similar to the one in the castle. That's my guess too, Momo. But judging by the output, this portal looks like it has a lot larger range than that one. Let's give it a try. The switch to align each reflector is on the stands there. Once we've got them lined up, flip this switch and the laser fires. Got it? Let's get to work. Alright. Go ahead and quick save. Since again, it's been a while. Oh, sorry about that, light killer. You gotta get a link permit before you post links in here. Alright, so... But if the laser comes straight out... Alright, let's just try this out and see how the laser reflects. Ooh, that actually almost worked. I don't know how that almost worked, but I'll take it. Try that again. Alright, now, so that just reflects it back there. Try it like that. There we go! Solved it more or less by accident. Alright, portal drive is on. Let's head upstairs and try this baby out. See if I can remember how to get back up there now. Of course, gotta have a few fights getting back up there, but I'm hoping we'll be able to find a save point after we get up there too. That'll be nice. It's getting to be a little late, so we'll see. And like I said, I'm curious to see where all the portal drive is going to let us go, because getting back to the old continent would definitely be very nice. Very quick save though, just in case anything goes terribly wrong. Where'd it send us? Alright, we're somewhere different now. Relay point A. Due to an antenna error, this station is locked in auto-receive mode. Please check antenna before initiating transfer. Alright, so it sounds like this place we might not be able to actually leave through the portal until we get something fixed. Alright, still, progress is progress. Honey? Where are you going to? Oh, honey. Where are you going now? I don't know, where is she running off to? Unusual of her to take off on her own. Guess I'm just gonna follow her for the time being. Of course there's monsters in here. Just more bolt type enemies, so that's good. Haven't really, haven't unlocked any new enemy types, that's always good. Honey, wait! Honey, where do you think you're going? Wait a minute, isn't this... Hold it, if this is where I think it is... Wait just a second. This is Steel Beach. You know, in Urcon? Wait, what? We teleported back to the ship in Urcon? What the hell? Just as I thought. The Machine Guildsmen were surprised to see me. They wanted to know how we got in. Doesn't this just beat all? After all that trouble to get across the outer sea, we end up right back where we started. I'll never find God at this rate. Yes, it looks like we're back to square one. What should we do now? Amazing. That portal machine, we traveled all the way back here in the blink of an eye. Maybe the world's not as big as we think it is. That's it! Portals are relics. From ancient times, from God's time. Think about it. The world must be pretty small to God. Okay, where are you going with this, Momo? God or the people who made the machines rather, must have used these portals to travel around the world. Zero, you guessed it, 10 points. In other words, you're saying that God and the machines are connected somehow? Interesting theory. Well, I don't know for sure, but... Perhaps the machines are a gift from God? Yeah, that's it. You took the words right out of my mouth. So, maybe by using the portals, we could travel right to wherever God is. First, let's check out the portal where we just arrived. Come on! Alright, so we're seeing if maybe we can get back there. That'd be good. Sorry, Nina. Ray's in the party right now. Zero sets up a bomb and explodes. That was Zero. Oh, yeah, that is pretty brutal. Exchange rates are terrible, Lightcore. I'm sorry. And of course we get attacked. So that's why there was bolt-type enemies in here, because we went way backwards. It's not a new area at all. Well, let's, like Momo said, let's check out the portal, see if there's anything we can spot that maybe we can accomplish in here. There is a couple areas in here we didn't explore, since we were chasing after honey, so I'll check some of those other junctions, see if maybe there's anything else to see down here. Oh, crap, nope, let's run. Oh, I fear the Reaper. Oh, he's upping his attack power, that's real bad. Oh, whatever these guys are, I don't want to fight 3 of them at once, I suspect. Let's see if we can run from them again, since we didn't take any damage there. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Alright, let's see what's over here now. I know the other Reapers that we've encountered have been pretty scary as far as what abilities they've got, so if I can not bump into them, that'd be very cool. I got the initiative against dragonflies. They don't look like dragonflies, they just look like regular old gross flies, but whatever. Not very strong, so that's good. But I remember the other fly-type enemies we ran into before have some pretty nasty abilities, so I have to watch out for those. And they drop panaceas too, so I'm assuming they do some sort of status ailment. And that's not cool. Nobody likes status ailments. Oh, this place is huge. Alright. So there is a lot still to do in here. So here's what I'm going to do, folks. I'm going to quick save right here. And then... No, not that. And then, unfortunately, because I've got an appointment this morning, I am going to have to wrap it up right here, since it looks like we've still got a lot of puzzling left to do. So, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate having you here. And all the new viewers, all the old viewers, all the lurkers, all the chatters, you folks have all been fantastic. If you're here and you haven't hit follow by now would be a good time to do so, is to find out when I go live next. Just as a reminder, tomorrow night will be a vodcast. I'll be replaying my stream of... Xenoclash from back in February, since I'm going to be working tomorrow. But I will be there if anybody wants to hang out and chat. We can talk about how silly I look playing that very silly game. Zero, thank you for stopping by. Defective, thank you for stopping by too. Hope you both have a good rest of your day. If you want to stick around for just a few minutes, I will be sending it over to somebody else wonderful once I see who else is streaming. And also, the next time I'll be live will be Sunday. At this time, we'll be continuing Breath of Fire 3 from where we left off. So I hope to see you there. And yeah, give me just a moment. I'll be sending you to another stream. And Zero has some links for you as well. First of all is my Twitter, which is another way to find out when I go live. And I will try and post when I do interesting things in real life. I'll be posting some of the neato Christmas presents I'm going to be getting in there. And YouTube is another place to find out where is a place to see all of the streams I've done before if you want to check out some of the other games I've played in the past. We got my Discord link there too. It's the best way to get a hold of me outside of the stream. And a good way to chat with some of the other viewers, and we do movie nights in there sometimes too. So feel free to jump in there, see if it's your cup of tea. Everyone is welcome. And on that note, we are going to throw a host over at another member of my stream team and one of my favorite people to hang out with, Girl of Tomorrow. She right now is playing Fallout New Vegas, which is a nice thing to chill out with. You know, I like relaxing at the end of my day with some New Vegas streams sometimes. So feel free to come over there with me, say hi to Girl of Tomorrow, and check out what she's doing. But if you've got other places to be, or other things to do, I will just say, as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And the raid command is not working correctly. We're just going to do a host command. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. And I will see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everyone.